Eureka.
We make plays every day, yeah. 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 Hit 'em with the run pass option. I run shit or I shred from the pocket. I'm always shopping, I'm always copping, and always pray I'm falling like leaves an item. Hey, what could I say? I make plays every day. Catch me with a thick one, make her pay what she weigh. And then some. Welcome to my kingdom. Really in the field, never got my feet up. Go hard, push a hard line. Yeah, been around, peep the archives. Yeah. Off top, it's a long grind. You don't need to watch to see that it's hard time, yeah. I'm counting chips, finna take the chip. You counterfeits, better pay attention. I'm bout a chick, catch me in my bag. Sunday to Sunday, living that. We make plays every day, yeah. 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 We make plays every day, yeah.
Could be one sitting in the pocket. I like to dip and dunk, but I rock it. Money, money, money is the topic. Win, win, win.
And welcome into the Real Fantasy Playmakers Monday night doubleheader watch party. I am the Neon Peacock, joined as always by my man Kidda Cat and Wartime Bogey. How you doing?
Yeah, we're at war. I wore a lot of black just in case it's a funeral.
Oh, I thought you were supporting the Raiders today.
No, never.
What's up? Excuse me.
Shout out to the Raiders, though.
Shout out to the Raiders. Shout out to Lee out there. Says good luck, everybody.
Yeah,
Monday Night Miracles.
To Desmond Ritter night. Has anybody got Desmond Ritter playing for their fantasy playoffs?
Not that bold. Not that bold.
You know,
they were desperate.
Listen, I was in need to play Desmond Ritter in the fantasy playoff. Bro, I deserve to lose.
Probably.
Yeah, like
watch him go off.
I'm a fan of this. When all the best teams and all the people that made the right moves when they get there versus like this lucky ass, sneaky ass team who had priority on the claims all year, and then he just ekes in at 6 and then has the weak schedule, and you know what I mean? Like, I guess that's destiny, you know what I mean? But
yeah.
Just
I guess.
That's
there's a guy with a first round bye in my home league that he just tore everybody up, and his team is ass. And I'm like, what? And he didn't score a lot of points, and then he didn't get a lot of points scored against, and he secured the bye. But he just lost Patrick Mahomes probably for next week, so we'll see.
No.
Yeah, he had mediocre, he has Kelsey Mahomes stack, which is it's not great or anything. I don't know.
Yeah, it's 2024, not every other year.
Yeah. I don't know. But his schedule was just very fortunate. I know he beat me by 4 points on 2 separate occasions, and I was like, come on. But it is what it is over there. Hey, shout out to Albert Marroquin out there. Derek, of course, always up in the chat.
Albert, Derek, salute.
Doing it live.
Yeah.
We got 2 games happening at the same time, simultaneously.
Simulcast.
That's right.
Let's go ahead and speak it into existence, y'all. What y'all need?
I just need a handful of points from McCormick, and I'll secure 2 more wins.
All right.
5 points or less, which means do as good as Pacheco, and I'll get the win for sure.
I have the means to win in a bunch of these joints that are in the balance, but they all require Monday Night Miracles. You know what I mean? I need 100 points from total in our format, right? So it's QB premium, 2 point per reception, so, and full IDPs. But I got Spillane, Metellus, Bynum, Mooney, Cousins, Bijan. And I think I have the makings to. Oh, and Jefferson. I have the makings to win this one, but Doesn't look like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my matchup with you, that's the only one that's really like on like that's the only Monday Night Miracle I'm looking at. It looks like I've got Van Ginkel and Medalist, and then I've got Bowers. And then you've got Bates and Spillane.
Yeah, and you know what sucks is like yesterday I was looking at League 23 because I jumbled up all the ones that are like, you know, making that are in it. So it went 23 and then 20, and I looked at it and I was like, oh, Kidda was talking all that shit yesterday. Oh, I think I did. And then I'm like, yeah,
I went to bed and woke
and then,
up.
No,
like,
but then here's the thing though. And I'm like, I got him by like 100 now, but that was my other matchup where I had like 449 to look at. I was like, oh no, only 52. I'm like, why did I? No.
Yeah, you had the stack of the week. I didn't even fucking realize what was going on when it was happening. So I went to bed and woke up. Was like, the hell? And I was like, Goff 71 and freaking 56 from Amon Ra, 50, almost 58 from Amon Ra. Dude.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
You're gonna have to start wearing the Lions gear at the end of the year.
They start making it in red. You know what though? It's hard to hate on them because I feel like they're the good team that like plays so hard, and what's gonna hurt them in the long run is that we're watching their defense just diminish. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that was a losing game. You know what I mean? When they are winning, it's kind of bad for us in fantasy this year because it's like, you know what I mean? They're just so good at running the ball. Obviously, we lost Monty. We'll talk more about that in the morning. Yeah, you know what I mean? And then there's the business.
Bumbo.
Who?
28 on the Raiders. Who's that?
All right, package secured.
All right. Is that
he's hurt.
that fumbled?
Oh no,
we got Dragon Fruit and Lucky Charms.
Cool. I've had some Lucky Charms before.
Yeah, let me text the neighbor now. That way he can come over.
20.
And my homie's the Texans fan, so he had me out there. We're talking for a little bit.
He got late.
Nice. Hey man, congrats! I don't think I got to say that yesterday.
That Alexander Madison
thing.
Yeah, we locked it in. We locked in the division. Locked in a playoff berth. So two scenarios there because the Colts dropped that game. You see that trick play where they just threw a pick six to that wasn't a pick six. It's actually a fumble because it was a backwards pass. But they tried to do like a
Who fumbled that? Who's 22?
I don't know.
That 22 is Madison.
Oh.
And he got lit up. I mean, he was on the field.
McCormick time.
That's right.
Yeah. What are they doing with that?
I just need McCormick to catch like 2 passes and I'll win all my matchups.
Yeah.
It could happen. Or 20 yards rushing or something like that. It's not much.
It can be done.
It can be done. It would be tragic if he got hurt early in the game though.
I'm gonna share a story with you because I needed 1 point in a single point PPR. 1 point, and it was a guillotine league. And I had Greg fucking Dortch. Ooh. This guy, the first play of the game, target to him, overthrown. I'm like, shit. Second play of the game, target to him, catch. Gets pushed back, fumbles it, and then is injured for the rest of the game.
Oh.
Duh.
Wow, dude.
Yeah. And I was 1 week away from the final little I was a part of the final four at that point.
Brutality.
Yeah.
I felt like that one got cut off.
Brutality.
There we go.
Yes. We need to get one for Lee. Anomality.
It has begun.
Let's go.
Justin Jefferson is good at football.
You know what I like? He scored that touchdown. Jumped up in that fucking camera's face and shouted out Randy because he's in the building. And I think they're honoring him tonight, I think.
Randy Moss?
Yeah, had Chris Carter out there in honor of Randy because I
used to like watching Chris Carter play football. He was like low key. He was like low key, like nobody talked about him. I was like, give me some Chris Carter.
Yeah.
He has the best Velcro hands ever.
Hell yeah, dude. He had solid hands. Like if it
Just
hit him in the
throwing
hands, he
at
was
him in
catching
the
it.
vicinity. Yeah.
He never
One-handed
bobbled that shit.
master. Both.
Yeah, he
Either
never
hand.
bobbled stuff. He was
Never.
good.
Strong
I like watching the X-Files, and then they have a couple episodes where, because Mulder's kind of like a sport nut, and he'll be watching football, and then if it's football, it'll be the Vikings, and then they'll have Carter in the background because the creator of X-Files is Carter.
Yeah.
Oh, that nice little nod. I forgot about that. That's a nice nod to the creator's name. You know, so when I would watch the X-Files and that would pop up, I'd always think of the Vikings, Chris Carter.
Yeah.
I remember back in the days, like, besides like football cards and shit like that, and maybe playoff games, I really only watched local games and whoever my Niners were playing or whoever was on the Monday night, or you know what I mean?
Right.
Vikings, Niners.
Yeah, we didn't pay for the packages like that back in the days before, and this before like the dishes came out, and then you can get the little woo-wop cards. You feel me?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the dishes. Remember when the first dishes came out and they were like the size of a smart car?
Yeah. For real though, you can see that in the motherfucker in the backyard. They'll be like, fuck, this thing looks fucked up. You had to go back there and fuck with it.
They got cable. My uncle had cable like that, or one of those dishes. It was wild. I was like, yeah, look at all the channels he has. He has like 100 channels. It's crazy. It was like they were all QVC basically.
For real though. Just showing shit.
Just selling jewelry.
Yep. QVC is still rocking strong today, man.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
My
I think you can get it on
be
digital.
caught behind the TV watching QVC, and she's been known a time or two to go like, "All right, I'm gonna call it."
Hey, I get sucked in, and sometimes there's an item in there where I'm like, I'm really considering purchasing that. I never do, but
when they be like, this next ring here, for all you ladies, for your on the go, it's 4 carats, and we're gonna price it at $199. But you know what? We're gonna chop that thing down, and you're like, how many carats is that? But then, like, when you really start peeling it back, like, oh, okay, they go cheap on certain things, like, that's sitting on a 10K.
Before my son gets here, check out this. I just saw this. Check out this jacket the wife got him for Christmas. Hopefully, he doesn't watch the stream. I don't allow him to go back and watch the playback. But it's a badass, like fucking bomber jacket or whatever.
Okay.
And so it's originally priced, I think, at like $130 or some bullshit. She found it for $25. Oh, here we go. What's the tag say? $130 retail price.
Nice.
So
man,
I was like, I thought it was for me at first. I was like, oh shit, thanks for when we go to Chris to the mountains or whatever, get to drive it in.
I think it's a little bit too big.
Super tiny. It's like a little boy's size 14, 16 or something. It's an 11-year-old.
I do that shit with my daughter all the time. I'll pick up the smallest thing. I say, "You think this thing will fit me?"
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, but
classic dad joke right there, man.
When I had my first one, bro, that was the thing. Was like I learned when she got old. When she got old, like 7, 8 years old, and I'd be like, "Ooh, what do you think of this?" You know what I mean? We're in the mall. She's like, "Dad, just go over there." I'm like, "Oh, you're already embarrassed by me." I'm like, come on, like.
Okay, I can't get the top of that shit on. Whatever.
I mean, I'm like, you're old man.
Oh, Justin Jefferson dropped a ball. Wow.
Yes, I'm playing against him in a league. I'm playing against him in a league that matters, where the guy could like walk me down. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I get it.
So as long as he doesn't have a huge game, I'm okay. But.
You know what's really pathetic on my part when I would only play like single digit leagues, right? I'd be like, okay, I'm up 30. This guy has Jefferson. I also have Jefferson, and I need 29 points.
Oh, dude,
here we
you
go.
know how many times
I'm like, damn, that's so.
I love those sometimes because more often than not, man, I would fall right into where I need to be, and I'd get the win. And in one league, and I'd get the win in the other one too. It's like yes,
right? Like
perfect.
When you happened before. I don't think I could win them all, but.
Yeah, I super do the, oh, there's no way this will happen, fantasy guy.
Right? Start saying it loud enough. Like, if they can hear it all, you can just win.
Well,
right?
It,
you hear that? Fantasy gods.
King DLBC says that jacket's clean. Derek says it's a nice jacket. Yeah, well, kid's gonna look good. I'm jealous, man. I'm jealous.
I know. I almost did it last week. I was like, you know what? I'm buying me a laptop. You know what I mean? Here we go.
Oh man, that's a.
End up buying my daughter a laptop. She's been asking for one forever, and then when my mom, it was just like the universe shit. We're at the Woo Wop. My mom texts me. She's like, send me the kids' Christmas list, and I go, oh, help me with a few $100. Ayana's gift.
You should have just been like, they all said they want a PS5 that they want to give to me for Christmas.
See, I did that for years with my oldest daughter's godfather. Shout out to my man Attila.
I think you told me that he ended up getting them.
Day he got her one, bro.
Yeah, badass.
I think we were on the stream. He's like, I'm gonna bring the gifts by it, and like, this is at my old spot. And then she was still so much on the Xbox that the PlayStation literally sat there until we moved here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Which was so it just sat in the box.
I'm not gonna lie. I had an Xbox 360 and I had a PS3. Those are the last like actual consoles I owned for myself. Well, and then I bought a Wii U, and then after that, like I gave it to my son, and then he got the Switch. So I haven't played on a system. Like I don't have a system anymore. The Xbox 360 messed up. It got the red ring of death like one too many times where I couldn't fix it anymore. And then the PlayStation 3, they stole it when they broke into my crib back when my wife and I were dating, which is wild. They stole my fucking like 3-foot bong and like my CD.
That's kind of gross.
Yeah, my CD collection.
It's like, oh no, they stole my bong. Let me go see if they stole my underwear too, because that's how I feel about it. It's like I don't know. I mean, I guess like we're sharing the bong, right? But then it's like, you know what I mean? Like, you just
it's glass. I could have cleaned it, maybe. Whatever. I don't know.
He's like, you know, it looks like you stole the guy's underwear. Yeah, bro, I just washed it. You know
it was a burnt orange, like, you know, big old thing or whatever we called it. It was Bevo. It was nicknamed after the UT Longhorn mascot.
Nice.
Yeah. It's a good.
His name was Debo?
No, Bevo.
Oh, okay.
Like a bovine.
I think when I hear burnt orange, I think of Giants gear.
No, that's not burnt orange though.
Giants.
San Francisco Giants. Sorry.
Yeah.
Baseball Giants.
And then if not burnt orange, I think. I mean, anytime burnt orange too, I think of Starsky and Hutch.
Right. Yeah, like the ride.
Was it a Chevelle? What did they drive?
I think it was a Chevelle. Oh, it could have been a Charger. No, Chargers.
Because I know Chargers were also one of the ones that came in the burnt orange with the black stripes, but then they had the Confederate flag on the top instead.
Starsky
really represented, weren't they?
Car.
The Charger.
Burnt orange is a good color.
It is burnt orange.
Word.
Or like a fire red. No, it's a little brighter than a burnt orange, maybe. Well, it depends on the lighting of the picture, I guess.
Yeah, I remember my girl. I remember she had a Benz back in the days, and it was like
my girl loved the Benz. She had like 3 Benz, 3 Mercedes, 3 Beamers, and now she's like, I'm gonna get a Beamer again one of these days. And then she didn't. She got a RAV4 instead, and then she's gonna get another Toyota. She likes Toyotas now.
Toyota's just fucking ever. That's why.
So Toyota's the way to rock, man. Like,
yeah, it really is.
I love Toyotas.
Yeah.
I get myself a truck. Like I have a Chevy truck, and I'm like, should have
get it like a what are those? Like the Tacomas. Those are badass.
Yeah, my brother-in-law has 2 Tacomas, a Tundra, an FJ, and a Land Cruiser. Like he's all Toyoted out. And then my sister-in-law, who's here right now, she showed up and she's using the Peloton. She has a 4Runner. She has a nice one.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, my sister and her man, they're a Jeep family. So they got like a Wrangler.
So they like to guzzle the gas.
The Cherokee. They got like the new Cherokee. I was like, oh, these are badass.
Yeah, they are. I had a Commander back in the day, and like, man, I could only get like 12 miles to the gallon on that bitch. It was just ate up gas so bad. That's the one that I was telling y'all. It had like a Hemi. It was ridiculous.
Yeah. Sick.
It was fast and shit, but I didn't need that. It was just waste of gas. It's crazy. But it could haul some ass though. Like if I was ever needed to get anywhere on the expressway, like I would get there on empty.
We're moving, bro.
Shit.
You can even just punch that thing and just let that bitch idle.
Yeah, probably, man. This fucking
from 100, and then we're just gonna cruise all the way down until we lose inertia.
0 to 100 quick. Derek said he got his daughter a laptop for Christmas also.
Nice. Yeah, I even I mean, she already is aware of what we got her. But then I'm like, so now that you know, I'm gonna use that shit too. She's like, no, you're not. I'm like, oh, come on. It's the same. It's the PS5 all over again. I'm like, I was gonna buy all kind of. I was like, you know, I'm buying Street Fighter 5. Fuck it, we got a PS in the house. And so my daughter's like, no. I know, right? Haters.
It's got, I don't know, you know, I have the emulator too, so I'll just hook up like all the old school games and I get it out of my system, play some badass arcade shit. And then I'm like, I don't need a new system.
Is Bowers killing it right now? I'm watching the Vikings game.
Oh.
I'll vicariously live through like my son. Like I watch him play Fortnite and like Legend of Zelda, not the Legend of Zelda, but like the new Zelda games or whatever.
Oh, you know what? I'll take it while it's here. Fuck it.
I got it if you want it.
Yeah, because it was one of my cousins who was looking for a woo wop. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah. Fuck it while you're at it. You know what I mean? Let me text them, make sure too.
Nobody's going crazy.
Who's going crazy? Nobody.
Nah.
Monday night, everybody's stuck in the mud.
Caden Ellis has got a sack and 4 tackles.
Think I might get. You know what? We get you a Christmas gift, Peacock, right now while my cousin goes here.
Oh,
yeah,
badass.
Why not? Right? So it's the cubes now. They make them in chocolates too.
Interesting.
Yes.
The cubes, those were cool in Vegas.
Right?
Man, what's my dog's trying to talk. Yeah, I went to that. What was it like? It was like a Circus Olay kind of deal or whatever. Circuit, whatever. I went to see Ka. Yeah, to see Ka off of one of those cubes.
I'm definitely good. I might even grab another one. I just
definitely watch some more shows in Vegas next time I'm out there. Badass.
Might as well.
Like 2 more.
Okay.
They're not in demand with me.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, you know me. I just like to. You know, I'm just doing regular shit. I like. You know, it's like, let's enhance this regular shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, right.
He's an enhancement smoker.
Yeah, like, you ever did a podcast? You ever did a podcast on hippie flips? You know what I mean? The only way to do it, man. Yeah, for sure.
Is there a neighbor in the bushes? I don't know.
Who the Kings playing tonight? Oh, okay, word. Awesome. That's a big one. Pause.
Sacramento.
Yeah. A shot, brother. Peace.
Remember Peja Stojakovic?
Yeah. Oh,
that's when the Kings were the shit.
Yeah.
Okay, who am I watching here? The Raiders. Go Bijan. Go Bijan. Go Bijan.
Come on.
First down run, Bijan.
Let's go.
I don't know how far behind I am on the stream, but finally got my stream going after what, 30 minutes?
Hey man, it's crazy out there Christmas shopping. I was like, you know what? Take me home. Take me home with the small kids.
Drop me off. I'll
yeah, the little one was asleep. I'm like, you know, I'm not high enough for this shit.
You have the attention span and energy of the toddler.
I see exactly. Like it's like I'm here relegated to toddler things, right? Then she's straight up asleep, and I'm like, cool, fuck it. Let's just, you know what I mean? She ain't really been napping. She's like 3 years old now, and that's usually around the age where my kids like they only nap at that point when they're tired. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they try to thug it out. You know what I mean? Like all day, and it just I like that though because then they'll fall asleep early.
Early,
you know I mean?
yeah.
Should be.
My toddler's not here. She's with grandma because she's off from school. Like her school's off all week, but my son has tests all week, so he's off half day, and I'm picking him up and taking him to work with me. And then my oldest one has school like all day at high school. It's like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, for real. It is kind of crazy because like when I talk to my homies that have like hella kids like us and shit, say, man, what you been up to? Man, practices, fucking, you know, pickups and drop-offs and you know, kids parties. And like, I know, right? And I'm like, luckily Mimi's so crazy that my girl, she would rather half the time be like, you know what, you want to stay home with the kids? Yeah, fuck it. It's like, I don't even want, you know what I mean? Like, I like to get in and get out. I'm not really like a peruser. I used to be though. I'd be like, yeah, let's go to the mall. Nothing to do. Let's go shop. You know what I mean? Like,
now I know what I'm going for. Usually, it's like in and out kind of
exactly.
stuff.
And
Not
then,
my
like, if
wife.
I'm hungry too, it'd be like an excuse. Yeah, let's go.
Let's go to the
Gotta
food
get
court.
this shirt, pick up these shoes, then we'll go eat, and then you know what I mean?
Or I had my stores that I would hit and like peruse, but it was only like 3 stores. You know.
Yeah, like I used to do like I'll do like Hot Topic, just see what kind of nerd shirts they got, right? Then I'll do like Vans.
Right, that's the first place I'll usually go. Vans.
Yeah, that's usually where I'm going. And then like
Zoom ins.
I don't mind. Yeah, Zoomies be badass. And then like they be having like little urban boutiques and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll hit up some of the little like every now and then somebody's like, "Hey man,
they'll have
like,
shit that you can't
nice shoes. Let me clean that up. Let me show you how this works." I was like, "I know how those work, but go ahead and give me a free shoe shine."
No, I always play dumb. Oh, really? Okay, show me the demo. You know what? You can't do it on 2 shoes, can you?
Yeah, they only do that.
Oh shit, you sure did.
They only give you the 1 shoe usually.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know, man. See, you can't have me looking at this one, just walking out here with 1 clean shoe.
The key is to go in just with your shoes, suit like a fresh pair, like super clean. They don't even talk to you. They're just like, nice shoes. They don't even try to sell you the product because they know your shoes are already clean as fuck.
I be that motherfucker. Nice shoes, bro. I got all kind of protectants. Come over here. Let me spray some protectant.
I always say, like, I already got it. Whatever you got. I usually order the Rejuvenator. Like,
I had the homie. I was like, he used to work at the cell phone joint. He thought he was the ultimate hustler, right? And I'd be like, man, people go to cell phone joints to get cell phones. They don't walk by and you go, hey, you there? You look like you don't have a phone. Come on over here. It never works like that with phones. You know what I mean?
Drake London TD all by himself.
Who got it?
Drake London.
All right. Cuzzo.
Yeah, I'll take that. Well, I benched Kirk in the league somewhere, I'm sure. He's on my bench.
I got him in that one. I benched him for Bo Nix in one spot, and it didn't really work out that good.
Yeah, Bo Nix threw a lot of picks.
Yeah, in our format, it is a lot.
Picnics.
Bo picnics. Little Bo picnics.
Oh, that sucks. He kind of fell apart there. He was like making a run for like, could he be offensive player of the year right behind Jaden Daniels and
a rookie?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Rookie of the year.
I mean, if he gets them into the post, I would imagine, right? You know,
I'd love it if they got into the post.
I'm like an unofficial Bengals fan. That's when I'm like pretending to be a fan of them. I call them the Bengals instead of the Bungles.
The Bengals.
Or the Bengals for that matter. But anyways.
Bengals, Bungles.
Yeah, but if Cincy wins out.
The Bongles. Ooh, I'm going to make a shirt and it's going to be a redesign and it's going to be the Bongles.
There it is.
Tiger striped bong.
There it is.
San Francisco for 20 years.
Ooh, okay. Not 4 tweeners though, right? Because that's just unless you get like Drake in it. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Brad McCoy, 24.
What's up, the real McCoy?
He says, as a Lions fan, this is just terrible Monday. Add McNeil, Carlton, Monty to the list. Now I got to sit here and watch this Chicago Bears offense.
See, I was just saying that earlier, Brad. You know what I mean? Like,
switch it to the other game.
The Lions are definitely they're one of, if not the best overall team in the league right now. But they're getting, it's like the Niners-esque, where they just, how hard can you play that physical through the whole thing without your guys getting beat up? You know what I mean? And like their defense is decimated right now. I mean, he just rattled off a few more names to add to at least. I think they should be getting Anzalone back at least before the postseason, right? Because they really need help. Or otherwise, like when you have a good run defense, you can't have the other opposing team own time of possession and keep your offense off the field. You know what I mean? So that's the one thing. Because they were kind of doing that with the Bills. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. And Brad says that they're not going to be able to keep up with the offenses in the playoffs. I think the offense is fine. I think the defense is a little leaky, and that's what's going to be the issue. So maybe you won't be able to stop these offenses, and I think your offense could potentially keep up. I mean, the game was still pretty close, and if they didn't go for that onside kick extremely early, and maybe stop Josh Allen on one of those drives instead of just handing over a touchdown, maybe the end result.
Yeah, to try to get the ball back.
Yeah, it was still a 6-point game. So I'm thinking that, yeah, like with McNeil gone, though, that's going to be a big deal. He was like their interior run stopper, wreak havoc. Like he fucked us up when we played them, in the second half. He was just all over the place. And every time I turn on the TV, he's making a play. So that's a big loss because he's out for the season.
Yeah, their other D tackle, too. He has a name that I'll never be able to pronounce or spell. Akanamanashama, something like that.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Super Egyptian looking spelling.
Yes, exactly. Where it's like a bunch of consonants.
Yeah, all together. Like what? Give me some vowels, man.
Yeah, where's the vowels? Man?
How do I break this up by syllables?
It's just one syllable. It's a one syllable name, but it goddamn fucking has 18 letters in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mentioned it earlier in the chat. The group chat that the Lions been decimated, getting hit by the injury bug. Pretty bad. Yeah, Daniel Cap says Raiders better not win this game, damn it, in all caps on brand.
Shout out to Bakes. Hey, Bakes is on a mission. You know what I mean?
No, this is Daniel Caps.
Oh, Daniel Caps. Oh yeah, man. Shout out to Daniel Caps. Man,
Bakes will probably be saying this. Bakes will probably be saying the same thing.
I just assume that because that's been his hype since this year started. Don't win. You know what I mean?
But the Raiders are like, fuck it.
And if we want the Bengals to get in, though, right? Like me, like I say, I'm like an unofficial Bengals fan. We need the Broncos to lose, like, I think it's one or maybe two more the rest of the way, and the Bengals need to win out.
I'm sorry, what was that? I was texting the plug. I was texting the neighbor how much he owed me. I was like, I'll walk it over after dinner.
I said, are you ready?
Yes. That last brand, that chocolate bar brand, that was good though. Because I got
what was it called? Euphoria or some shit? I forgot what it's called. Yeah, it was pretty damn good. It made my body feel weird.
That's usually, what's funny is like it always does that to me, but I got used to that because that's how I know it's hitting. I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I'm not normal right now. Like I'm like
my knees felt like jello. I was like, I better go sit down.
Yeah, I know. I almost want to test drive this one because this one is it's the other as well as the psilocybin. You know what I mean?
Yeah, psychotropics. Let me see. What do you say? Need a QB bad? Oh yeah, the Raiders. The Raiders.
Yeah, man. What's funny is like when I don't have a stake in the team, right? Like a dog in the race. I just want it for fantasy was what I'm looking for. So I need Ward or just even like Shador's one of the better passer. Who's the best passer? I need that guy in the Giants so he can throw it out of Malik Neighbors.
Oh yeah. Who's the one who came in for Cutlets?
Oh, my man, Tim Doyle. Tim Boyle, excuse me.
Oh, Boyle rules.
Boyle rules.
He targeted the heck out of Malik.
He sure did.
That's what you got to do. You just,
Tim Boyle's he's a gunslinger.
I remember him.
Yeah, he used to get in there when Stafford was hurt sometimes and ball. Boyle, fling leaving. That was funny.
Good old Tim Boyle, I believe, right? Something like that. Tim Boyle.
And you know what? You're right though, because this is not an indictment on how shitty Drew Lock is or Tommy Cutlets. We already know that. You know what I mean? We just want the best for our neighbors. So for the rest of the way, I would like it to be Tim Boyle. And I don't care if it all came in garbage time. It's the Giants. Give me just, you know what I mean? Let them be down 3 possessions like in the first quarter, and then the rest of the way is garbage time. Let's fucking go.
Let's go. Aiden, he says, good morning, gents, probably from across the pond here.
Across the pond. Top of the morning.
Salute. He says, I can't believe I'm going under 60 points in my playoffs. Legit, every single one of my players are flopping like Tua. Yeah. That happened. I mentioned it also in our group chat. I was like, there's quite a bit of duds. I mean, there was some stellar performances from a handful, but there was way more duds out there than duds and injuries and
Yeah.
People putting up single-digit fantasy points that you didn't expect. So
Yeah. I have a super flex dynasty team. The Brock, Tua, Debo, Jennings, DK, Najee, Kamara, Kelsey.
Oh my
Hold on, we're not
gosh.
done yet. Coop, Tyreek Hill. This is an amazing team. Not last week.
You know, on paper, that
Just-
sounds like a fabulous
fucking
team.
monster.
Dude. Just not this week.
All my IDPs is nasty like usual. All died. Just
Oh wow.
died standing. You know what I mean?
Oh my dog. Oh my dog.
Oh my dog. You know, I never realized that. That works. That's
It
gone
does
backwards.
work. It does work.
Very
Oh
friendly.
my dog.
I had a
OMD.
I had a teacher that used to be like, don't use God's name in vain. I'm like looking around. This is a fucking elementary school. God damn it. Church school.
Elementary school.
So then I'd be like, and then she got on me like I couldn't say goddamn. I'm a third grader. I'll never forget it. Shout out to Mrs. Hotelsky, right? I'm a third grader. But so yes, I probably shouldn't say goddamn. Then she would get upset if I said damn. So then
That's Old Testament stuff. All right. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Language changes over time.
But then I would start saying I would get smart. I'd be smart. Hoover Dam. I'm like, oh, Hoover Dam.
Ah, yes.
And then she'd be like,
Tell
God damn
Scarlett
it.
I don't give a Hoover Dam.
I don't give a Hoover Dam. Fire up the bagpipes.
The rapist. Wait, you know, kind of sounded like Rick James.
Hey, we had an awesome episode yesterday. I looked it up. I was like,
That was good. You mean the grit or the
the
afternoon?
grip
both?
don't quit.
Oh yeah, that one was great.
Yeah, it was.
It's fun.
And you know what? You're right. The thumbnail killed it. I was like, ugh. I think that was a record grit don't quit viewership wise.
Cool.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. It's a good sign.
It's good stuff. It's called growth.
Mm-hmm. I mean, because we've got, you know what I'm saying, the 170, 180, 200 before. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get to
But,
200.
yeah, that was pretty dope because that's been routine pretty Sundays.
Cindy's.
Not to nitpick, but the Sermon of the Mount specifically says not to kind of like,
Take his name in vain.
yeah.
Use God's name in vain.
Yeah.
That's New Testament as New Testament gets.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, they
I was
straight up
more
removed-
so referring to, like, you know, the commandments and what not, you know, but yeah.
And
Where they really pounded it home. I mean,
we
they
should,
were driving that stuff.
the fantasy
you know.
gods have the 10 Commandments. That's what we should call those. The
My dog
10
is noisy
Commandments.
because my sister-in-law's just in here shouting. She just shows up like, bye, talking to the dog, yelling at the dog. Dog yells back.
The dog is all like, girl, you better feed me.
That's what he's asking for, but he had like a double dose of food.
Get in the kitchen and make me some blueberry pancakes.
He wants pancakes. Give me
He-
some tacos.
He prefers a fried egg in the morning.
Go ahead. Hey, man, I'm telling you, if we had a machine like we were talking about the AI shit and it's gonna tell you what the dog wants or whatever, all that motherfucker's gonna be asking for is food. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
You're like, man, turn that thing off, man.
The basics.
You ask, hey, bro, going to McDonald's, bro. McDonald's, bro. The fuck? Or when the dog starts talking shit too, right? The
That
dog's
dog
like,
talks a lot of
you
shit.
ain't finna wash the dishes. You know it's 3:30. She about to come home and bitch out your ass. Man, shut up, you son of a bitch. All right? You don't fucking tell me what to do. Or when the dog starts ranting, so you gotta be worried. You gotta watch out for that. Don't do anything dirt around the dog.
Dog rat. The dog is ratting.
Did you ever go down the the Black Mirror rabbit hole?
I saw
Nah.
a couple episodes, man, but the first one just really was off-putting.
Oh yeah, straight out the gate they have an episode. The very first episode.
Yeah, like the prime
Pegged,
minister needs to get like
That's
pegged on
fucking
live
shit.
TV.
and
Yeah.
then he goes through with it.
Uh,
Hey, real talk. That's exactly how that. My bad. They just came home. That was exactly how the first one went down.
yeah, I
And
saw it.
someone recommended it to me. They're like, "Trust me, get past the the big fucking episode, and you're in there, bro. I'm like, okay.
I did. I got past that, and then like I saw maybe 2 more, and I'm like, oh man.
The grain was cool. The grain is what got me hooked. Where it's like it was a world, it was a universe where everyone had like a grain right here. Or I think it was like in the back of their shit right here. It was like a piece of like a tech size of a rice grain right there, right when you were born, and you could go and like on demand watch all your memories.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
So it's like well, maybe not the same idea, but if you ever watch Donnie Darko and then him and his chick, they do a school presentation, and their idea is to have, remember the red joint with the fucking slideshow on it, and you would go like,
yep.
So,
Yeah, and had the little circle screen things that you put in there.
Yeah, what was that?
Yeah.
Badass.
Yeah, so they
you had the little binocular things.
Yeah, and then you just slide the thing. Yeah.
Yeah, then they even had them the doper ones where it would project onto the wall.
Yep.
Badass.
Yeah.
What were those called?
Anyways, they would give it to like a newborn, and then would just like feed them all these like images of whatever that the parents wanted to feed them, and seeing how that would have an effect on their development. And the teacher's all like, but have you ever thought about maybe the baby needs darkness? Like they just not see anything, and they're like, no,
developed like
thought
stuff
about
in
that.
their brain mentally. Picture viewer?
Yeah.
There it is, bro.
Picture
100%.
You used to go to the arcade, and sometimes they would have them in prizes. You'd be like, "Oh shit, I got some new slideshows." It's like, probably
okay, look at this. Back in the days, right?
People in our audience who don't know what we're talking about. Here's
you'll walk into a theme park, right? Back in the days, look at this. You walk into a theme park, then there'd be a motherfucker there. Oh, y'all want a picture? Then they take your picture, and then they give you a ticket thing, and you can go get it printed in a little keychain thing.
It's right there.
Remember those?
Right here.
They have this one right here.
You look up to it in the sun, and you see that bitch. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's those things were cool too.
I know, right?
We'd always lose this thing, and then I'd play with the plastic tube part and stuff.
The viewfinder, that's what it was.
There it is.
Retro View Master.
Viewmaster.
Oh, there it is. 200 points for Peacock.
Shit, you get the whole kit for $100. Look at that one.
Wow, there's a whole bunch of different ones. If we ever
imagine you're like, there's Google Images, bro.
These are pretty cool. You know what they look like? They look like the little Among Us guys.
I bought so many Among Us like blind bags.
My son's always like,
my son,
he got so into that thing. All right, cool. That took me down memory lane. Nice. Yeah. All right, guys. I'll be right back. I have to deliver some stuff.
Neighborly.
I got to be neighborly. Got to be nice.
Yeah, I mean,
got to be friendly. Deliver some sugar.
My neighbor is. I ain't gonna lie.
I'll probably skateboard over there. I'll be back because it is kind of like 3 or 4 blocks. I'm not just gonna walk. It'll take way longer if I just walk. I should probably just get in my ride, but I don't want to risk that either.
The foot wasn't in.
Yeah,
we're going on foot, but not on foot.
I always wanted like a skateboard with a big enough dog to pull me.
My dog would do it, but he'd probably send me like to road rash hell. You know what I'm saying?
He's gonna take you off the course.
Yeah, man. I don't want to risk that.
I'm a dog, man. See, that's what you have the translator.
Maybe if I was 10 years younger.
What are you doing, man? I told you to pull me. Bro, I'm trying to take a shit in this fucking grass, man.
He sees a squirrel and you're dead. All my face come back with all my face like half peeled off.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you don't want to take a dive on on concrete. Right. You never want to take a dive on concrete. Never put your hands down. You want to throw the shoulder and roll.
There it is.
Tuck the head, like throw the shoulder and cover the head with the hands, kind of deal. Then you're gonna get concussed if you whip that around. I've seen it many times. Shout out to all the skaters in my old town.
Yep.
Yeah. You're still fucked up. You're still gonna have them like what's the burn when the strawberries?
Road rash.
Yeah, the cherries or strawberries.
Road rash.
Yeah, nasty. And then you get little bits like chunks of asphalt in there.
Ugh.
Little rocks. Yeah, we would go skate at the post office, so we wouldn't get that asphalt all the time. It was like cool, smooth concrete, but man, same time, it wasn't that smooth. Still sandpaper.
The game's already done with the first half. That seems wild.
It started early.
It was like 6 something.
6:05 or whatever. 7:05.
7:05.
7:05. All right, kiddo. I got a whole half to try to hold you off.
Yep.
Sure.
It's it's looking good for you.
Darnell Mooney, come on, man. 0 points.
Man, come on.
0 points, bro. I just need him to have like 20 yards at a catch or something. Like, it's not even a lot to ask for here.
Yeah, that's a Cooper Cup and Amari Cooper.
Man, I could have played Tim Patrick and gotten the points. Jeez.
You know,
I told you.
Amari Cooper played the least amount of snaps out of all of them with everyone.
Darnell Mooney not doing it. Come on. That's crazy. He doesn't even have a target.
Come on, Moon Man. He just had a gigantic fucking game last week.
All right, that hurts. What's the other one? Before I head out real fast. I don't have a chance.
Okay, before you head out, right? What were we talking about?
All right, McCormick already with 4.5 points. He did his job. I already won this matchup.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, he caught 2 passes for 17 yards. That did the trick.
I forgot to mention I also had AJ Brown in that ultimate.
He's going to the locker room, so it was perfect timing.
Fuck.
For real?
Yeah.
Shit, man. That's not good.
Huh?
What did they say for?
I'm not too sure. I didn't watch the play.
Oh, like how he's dying already.
They just threw the blurb up on Sleeper.
That fucking sucks for me. I needed to cushion it up, get some more points, better seating. I don't know how that works. It does. It probably reseeds a lot of these.
It's always the lowest plays the highest existing.
Okay. Let's go. Keenan Allen. Let's go, Keenan Allen. I don't need him to really do anything. I already won, but you know.
Keenan Allen Wayans. I was a big fan of In Living Color.
In Living Color.
You can do what you want to do. In Living Color. Let's get
Tommy Davidson.
Let's get it up with some of my dream.
All right.
My shit. I remember watching that shit, and then my dad would be watching it, and he would laugh.
What is good, Tino? Tino in the house.
What's up, team leader Tino? Yeah, this is what we're gonna do. I'm trying to remember what I was gonna say. I was gonna bring up some. Oh, I need to call Tino. That's who I needed to call for. That's right. Tino. Chocolate bars, not cubes. Yummy.
I'm down for whatever. They didn't melt the last time. Yeah. But if the other ones are easier, then I'll do that too.
It's the same exact brand, so it's gonna look the same. It's just woo-wops instead of just psilocybin.
Woo. With the wop in.
That's one of them ones. I actually want to test drive it. I was gonna do
Ying to the yang, the wing, the wang. All right, I'll be back. See you guys in a few.
Stay safe. Oh, so my man's he got one of them electric longboards. You know what I mean? Have you seen those?
Oh yeah.
Those are badass because like you could just fucking brakes and you have speeds and
better wear your helmet.
Oh, he's ate it a few times. He's an old cat too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the dangerous thing is if they lose their charge and you're going full speed, all of a sudden
downhill too. And then you realized I have an electric skateboard because I can't really skate. Oh no! I mean,
it'll all of a sudden be like you got one of the pebbles under your wheel, but it's just the fucking engine just shut off.
Oh, you know what though? He got lights. He got headlights on his bitch.
Yeah, one of my coworkers when I was working at SeaWorld, he didn't live too far, probably like a 4-mile ride, and he would ride that bitch to fucking work. I was like, for real? That's tight. He had the one wheel too, and he souped it up so it went like 35, 40 miles per hour.
He was like the actual Gizmo duck.
I think it was the one that was sideways. So not the one that was
Yeah,
like
yeah, but it got the one wheel though.
Yeah, one wheel. Yeah.
Yeah, like Gizmo Duck.
I don't know. Is that the one where he's got the wheel underneath him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
This
got the
one,
whole
you're like surfing it.
Yes.
So they have both of them. They have this one where you like, it's one wheel and it's between your legs and you kind of like ride it like as if you were sitting on a scooter or something.
Unicycle.
Kind of like a unicycle, but you're standing on it and you don't have to pedal. And then they no handles.
Word.
Yeah.
See, all these things are dangerous for me. I'll just hurt myself.
Yeah. Yeah. Stick to walking.
Yeah.
Walking's hard enough sometimes. Brock Bowers is on the sideline, looking like he's trying to stretch something out.
You know what he's trying to stretch out? His pockets. He's like, you know what? I don't want to hurt myself to hurt my pockets in 2 years. He is a dude, huh? And you know what's kind of cool this last 3 years? And Tino was always the one, you and Tino actually always pushing against me on this, where I'd be like, yo, Ricky Titus, just don't do it. But it's been happening. You know what I mean? Like we have a nice little crop. Like even next year is like Dalton Kincaid, for example, right? He ran every route possible. He was not blocking at all. So I'm like, okay, if he wasn't hurt and so whacked this year and them trying to figure out their offense, next year he's going to be dope. He's going to be a dummy value. You know what I mean?
Yeah, time will tell. The Buffalo pass catchers are an enigma. I don't know if there's one.
They're all just extensions of Josh Allen. There's no real guy.
Yeah, even though Shakir's been the most consistent one, it's almost like I'm not willing to do anything sooner than a 10th round for a Shakir.
No, I'm talking about
a redraft.
I'm talking about Kincaid.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, like, since Shakir has been his most reliable target, any pass catcher in Buffalo right now is a shaky play.
I think when you look,
they need to find a Stephon Diggs.
Okay, look at the ones that were high powered on paper, right before the year started. You know, Eagles. They got AJ Brown, the Slim Reaper, Dallas Goedert, goddamn Saquon out of the backfield. You know what I mean? That's, you know, that looks high powered, right? You know, the Rams, they're high powered. Cup, Puka, Kyron, you know what I mean? On paper, the Texans, they looked super high powered, right? You know, Nico, Diggs, Tank, goddamn Mixon out the backfield. You know what I mean? The Niners, what? Right? So, like, if I'm the Bills, I'm gonna draft another weapon next year. You know what I mean? You know, the Bengals, they're probably drafting another weapon. As much as like the Bengals be like, oh, we have so many other needs. They never fucking address their needs. They're like, we need weapons for Joe Burrow. Because if they're Higgins, that's what they're gonna need to do. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I can see shit. I'm still gonna. I'm even putting Higgins in the goddamn with the Bills, man. You know what I mean? Unless they double franchise tag him, then you know what I mean. I can even see the Bills trading for him, give up a second round. What are you gonna put on him? A second round tender? You know what I mean? Somebody's you just gotta pay him. For what it's worth, too, Josh Allen, he I think he's getting like 39 a year. It's like right under 40 because they extended
the lowest paid quarterback in the NFL.
they extended. I think it's at least one of the lowest paid elite QBs, right? That we consider elite.
Yeah. So the Bills, are they the best team in the league since they beat the other two contenders to be the best teams in the league?
No, because we wouldn't say the Rams are the best team in the league or one of, you know what I mean? But because they just beat up the Bills, right? I think it was just, you know, it's one of those, you know, you had the line. Listen, it was a close game. I mean, here's the thing: when it went, like Peacock was saying, they were within 6 points at one point before they were down. You know, the fucking 3 possessions. You know, and the 3 possessions was what, 17 points or whatever it was. You know what I mean? And then they just kept letting them. They were kind of letting them do their thing. I kind of like that. You know what I mean? Because we've seen games where the Lions are in complete control, and then they're just running the ball, and then, like, you know, we've seen them win with like 12 pass attempts. You know what I mean? 15 pass attempts. 18 pass attempts. So I mean, look at it. That Steelers Eagles game, that was the most pass attempts we've seen out of Jalen Hurts in weeks, and it was at 30. You know what I mean? Like, this is not good. You know what I mean? Like, when we're banking on the skill positions connected to these guys, you know what I mean? We need shootouts, and that's another thing too. Is like, man, the Niners and the Ravens last year, they were the number 1 and 2 offenses in scoring, and then they had, both of them had top 5 defenses. But the reason I'm pointing this out is because it's not like when you're the Broncos and you have a good defense, you don't need to pile up hella points. You know, the Chiefs the same way. You know what I mean? They're not I like the other version when you're like, all right, we need to pile up points so we could tee off on defense. You know what I mean? Like, the Lions are one of those teams. They just don't have that defense to tee off right now. Ever since they lost Hutchinson, they don't really have a pass rush. You know what I mean? They have a good scheme over there. As far as, you know what I mean, they are one of the more pressuring fronts no matter what. They don't hit home as crazy, obviously, since Hutchinson's been gone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the supporting cast is getting pretty slim too. Just every week, another man goes down.
Yeah, the fucking internet had pinpointed them trading for Zadarius Smith. What's he talking about?
The Falcons got a safety.
Wow. This is all bad for the Raiders.
Yeah, I'd say they're looking pretty weak out there. Because the offensive line collapsed. They had like 4 guys in the backfield to make the tackle. It was Madison again running the ball.
Brr. I didn't start Eddie McCormick, but I was just hoping I can have him as a piece moving forward because they're playing the fucking Jags next week. Like, you know what I mean? McCormick could have been like a guy. Just today was like another audition for me that I could actually go gangster and put him in the fucking lineup in the playoffs. Use my lighter and take my lighter.
Who the fuck is McCormick?
I feel like you killed him yesterday. Before we even saw him today, you killed him.
I can't remember what wild take it was. I was like, oh, Brees Hall or McCormick. I think that's what it was.
No, it wasn't that extreme.
No, it was. I'm pretty sure it was.
It was Pacheco.
No, was it Pacheco? No,
yeah.
I thought Brees Hall.
It was Pacheco. The Brees Hall one was like Brees Hall, James Cook, Pacheco. And then we had to order them. And then the other one was Peacock was gonna play. He was playing McCormick over the Pacheco. Oh, was it the Pacheco? It wasn't Brees Hall.
It was Brees Hall.
No, watch when he comes back for sure. We'll get to the bottom of this.
That's why I got so defensive because it was Brees Hall. I was like, wait, hold on. I'm talking about a guy.
You know what's crazy? Brees Hall fell into the end zone, or I think that's the only thing.
Yeah, super late. Right? He saved his day with that touchdown.
Yeah, but still, nonetheless, looks like he's gonna be doing better than McCormick if that's the case, right?
Yeah, I think it was the prospects of him being on his fantasy team and successfully turning in a good week would help his team, and he was being biased on his team. And then Brees Hall is coming off of he missed the week before due to injury, and then the other 2 guys are somewhat respectable. And McCormick was announced early on in the week that he was going to be the RB1 from here on out. But that doesn't mean that he's going to get more than 50% of the carries. He might start the game, but I think already in this game, when McCormick was on the field,
part of the Raiders' plan. They're like the Raiders, like, all right, we're gonna go into this Monday night, and we're gonna
Madison
Operation Fall Apart.
Makes sense to have committee, have one guy and the other guy, and have them split drives. Maybe give one guy opportunity to get the hot hand and stick with him for a quarter. But the Raiders, they're doing what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to get beat up tonight. Although they almost killed Kirk Cousins.
Yeah. I'm kind of upset because in them other leagues, I was only made aware of this because I just never knew that was a thing this year where they made it where, waivers run every day, but then they're open Sunday to Monday. So I picked up Chasian.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I picked him up everywhere. I'm like, man, this is cool. I would have been taking advantage of this all fucking year. Because the Sundays they're open, you can just pick up like if I had this in routine, I would have had like Craig Reynolds everywhere already. You know what I mean? It would just be like a routine thing to pick up backups, running backs, and backup QBs, and then drop them in if when no one dies, and you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm more receptive on the rookies, the veterans, the journeyman running backs.
Yeah.
Whenever they get their starting chance, I'm not really as excited about it.
Unless you're a 25-year-old Rico Dowdle last year, right? Where it's like this guy has 0 mileage, he looks the best, and they love him. You know what I mean? Because then,
Rico Dowdle, he was a special teamer, so he didn't really get much opportunity.
Raheem Mostert was that way. You know what's crazy? I went and looked at like this guy in the past 4 weeks. I like to look at 4 weeks. He leads the league in yards before contact, and then this past game, he led the league in missed tackles and in yards after contact. Just this week, you know what I mean? So far, unless someone beats him tonight, some of these running backs, but that's not Rico at all. And then I started looking like, damn, looking at their offensive line stats, and I'm like, oh shit, their offensive line's hella good this past month. And like, they've simplified their offense to just pepper the fuck out of CD. Everyone else gets sprinkled in, and then the other person who touches the ball the most outside of CD's targets is Rico, and he's coming off a hella targets too. Again, 0 catches though, but I'm just saying, like, I love the usage, and they're not dead, so they're foolish to think that they have a chance. So they're gonna play their guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Rico's basically a must-start territory for me in these playoffs. I don't got teams that can benefit from not, starting somebody over the other. He's basically
on the flip side. Because they still have something to play for, the Cowboys as well, right? Because on the flip side, like I have a bunch of Camaras that are probably dead because he was like, oh no, my groin. And it's like, damn it. Because it's probably not that serious. You know what I mean? He was having a really shitty game. He catches the touchdown on like a fucking trick play. It's like a flea flicker type, ball goes to this guy, then it goes to him, and then it goes to then they throw it to Alvin Kamara. It's like MVS or something like that. Something crazy. But and then now because even though they're technically not out of it, they're not, you know what I mean? This is a veteran running back who just got an extension. He's like, oh, my groin. Fuck this. You know what I mean? Come on, Kamara. I think he has a good matchup this week, too. Oh, I think they're playing the fucking ears.
He didn't disappear.
They're not playing the Buccaneers this week.
The good thing about Kamara, he's not going to disappear on you.
Because he's going to get targets, right?
Yeah. It's kind of like Aaron Jones. He's not going to disappear on you.
Yeah, they're game script proof. I'm just saying though, at this point in the year, he gets a boo-boo. He's like, you know what I mean? He's probably not gonna play. That's the one thing I'm worried about. You know what I mean? Even last week, he was like, I'm sick. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was like, I'm gonna get in this game. It's gonna be something like, oh my groin, y'all. Shit. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm grabbing a brew.
My biggest blunder, and y'all got blunders. My biggest blunder was not trusting in my man Baker Mayfield. Like, how did I think that Jameis Winston was going to turn out a better game than Baker Mayfield? And then Baker Mayfield just totally annihilated that Chargers team. I think this might be the beginning of the end for the Chargers. Let's see if they could get any more wins for the rest of the year. If they choke early, you know, they get the 4-game losing streak and end up with a losing record. That would make me awfully happy as a glorified Charger hater. Yeah. I was nervous though. I thought that defense was going to be able to contain that squad, and Baker Mayfield just peppered Mike Evans, and Mike Evans had his coming out. He's like, "Hey, I'm gonna get that 1,000," and now it is looking like he's gonna get the 1,000 as long as he gets his typical 7-8 targets and he gets 5-6 catches, 82 yards per game or something like that. That's all he needs. He does that every year. I think a couple years ago he had that final game of the season where a lot of it he was hurt and he needed over 200 yards or something, and he ends up getting like 220 yards receiving, and you're like, damn, this guy's he just does not want to finish the season under 1,000 yards receiving. One of the all-time greats of at least the last 10 years or whatever. And over on the other side of the ball on that team, you got Levante David, another all-time great of this generation. He just keeps signing those one-year deals and making making a little bit of money, but making a lot of money for that team. He does a lot for that Buccaneer squad. Really good player. I wonder what their chances are. I think this game is a big one. It looks like the Falcons are going to kind of like steamroll the Raiders, and Raiders ain't really doing much on offense. I don't know if they're going to score any touchdowns. Maybe a big play, get lucky on a blown coverage or something. But it's going to be awfully hard for them to beat this Atlanta Falcons team. Don't see it happening. So we got in the South, NFC South, got the Falcons and the Buccaneers. The Panthers haven't been winning, but they're looking okay. The Saints, they're out of it. It's just basically a 2-team race. Let's see. What are their records? Pull that up real quick.
Man, that was a real messy sequence right there. A lot of flags, a lot of laundry. Look at that, perfect timing.
How do you feel about the Buccaneers if they get into the playoffs?
I think they would be in line to play the Lions. Who actually, yeah, because they would be 4. Yeah, who would? Yeah, as it stands right now. Oh,
so they're the NFC South leaders, 8-6.
Mm-hmm.
Falcons are the only ones that are kind of like in position to give them.
The Falcons swept them this year, so they're only like a game behind, I think.
Yeah, if they win, they'll be 7-7 in the record, and then the Bucs will be 8-6.
You know what? I like the Buccaneers a lot. I worry about their defense. It's like that. They're like so perfect for fantasy because they need to run up the scoreboard because their defense can't hold anyone back from scoring. You know what I mean? So they just in shootouts. It's like they're almost like a mirror image as far as game scripts that they get into when it comes to the Lions. You know what I mean? Like because there'd be games where and they're one of the only teams to beat the Lions too. Them and the Bills. So that's my dark horse to go to the chip, not to the chip, but to the NFC Championship.
There we go. We got Brock Bowers signing.
All right. No, I didn't want to get too excited earlier when you're like, he's on the sideline. I'm like, he's getting a sensual massage.
Yeah, it looked like he was stretching out his groin. He was doing like a squat or something.
No, the core. I'm like, I don't feel safe at all with that cushion that I had. Is Jesse Bates even doing anything?
Let me see. Do you got him in the 20?
Yeah. It's him and Spillane that I have left against you.
He's got one tackle.
All right. He's not putting up a donut.
Yeah, come on, Van Ginkel.
Yeah, and then I had a lot of Brandon Browning everywhere or Baron Browning or whatever. And I'm like, I've been playing him, and then he puts up 15 this week. I'm like, fuck. Would have been like a nice cushion. I played Floyd because I was always going to play Mad Buki, and Mad Buki straight absolutely busted. I was going to play him against DeVito. You know what I mean?
Yeah. DeVito. Man. It's all sorts of chaos in fucking Giants land. Keenan Allen, 27-yard reception.
Chunky. That's another one, man. Shout out to Bernie Mac. I had like a 74-point lead with just Jesse Bates left. And he has Caleb Hawkinson. Yes, I forget who else he has. I think he has a linebacker. He might have Van Ginkel like you. Edge rusher, whatever I should say. See what this new flower is about. Some white runts. I like runts. I got accustomed to runts. For a while there, I was like, man, all anyone ever has is runts. I'm like, I don't like it. Like, it makes me sleepy. We back. Plays every day. Yeah. What are you doing for the I know you're like a I don't think I've ever asked you this when it comes to like Christmas per se, right? Like, so you just celebrate the holiday period, but you're not like with the other stuff that comes with it. Oops. What did I do that for? Plays every day. Yeah. What happened? It's just me. Oh, why is my game shit on too? My lighter. plays every day. Yeah. Lost Kiddo there. He might be trying to jump back in right now. Pause. All right. This is a very exhilarating Monday night doubleheader. Not. We make plays every day. Yeah. Yeah. I'm having a good time right now. Not. Need a crutch for this thing. Uh-oh. All right. Plays every day, yeah. You back plays every day, yeah. All right. Oh shit. My beer, where I put my beer at? Be right back, y'all. All right. Let's see what they're talking about. Oh shit. Okay. My bad. I just saw what Kiddo was talking about. My bad, Kiddo. Text one of the admins right now. All right. I'm text the neon. The neon. Damn, now my thing's not working too. Put this game's on. Open NFL up. All right. So here we are, closing out week 15. Hate to see some of these teams go, man. 16 out of 26 leagues made it to the postseason for me. 4 out of them 16 had bye weeks. Out of the 12 that were playing this week, 5 of them are already dead to the world. And I'm holding on for at least maybe 3 of them to surpass. Really bad time to have a bad week, but I'm not mad at it. Still have a lot of chance. At least all my ones that I might advance in are all the big and running ones. That's Christmas for me now as a grown man. That's what I want for Christmas. Fantasy championships. Not bad. White runs. I can dig it. Bad managerial. Bad managerial this week. So many times I'll be so confident in a play, and then like it'll be in hindsight, I'll be like, God damn it, it was fucking raining. Should have fucking known. I think that's the type of discipline I gotta be. You know what I mean? I can't be like go against Mother Nature all the time. I knew it was gonna rain bad last Thursday. Even in the Cleveland game against the Chiefs, man, I played a lot of Jameis Winston, but not a lot, just 2 in some big spots, and out there, like a fucking idiot. One spot, it would have been so gangster. It would have been Cooper Rush. The other one would have been Russ against Philly. And for some reason, I was just like, fuck them. Jameis fucking Winston, let's go. That's another thing I got to get more disciplined about, too. Loving on a player so much, it'll blind the fact that it's a bad matchup. I'll just have all these memories of why I love this player and how they came through for me before. It's guilty. That was a weird burp. It was like a burp with like smoke and like beer. Weird. I quite rather enjoy Troy Aikman. It's like he's amazing to me because he's like an idiot, you know? He's like such a fucking football genius, bro. I bet like I could outsmart him real easily, like on some regular shit. Like I bet you like I could like sell him like if I was like a used car salesman, I'd get his ass. I feel like Troy Aikman's one of those guys. He probably has Joe there like, no, Troy. I don't think that's a good deal there. They just commentate everything. Well, I don't know, Joe. I think this is I kind of like this used car. Y'all remember when Joe Buck at one point, I think it was in 2020, somebody had offered him like some good money. I think it was like, it might have been like 6 figures or something like that to like, I don't think it was 6 figures. It might have been 8. It might have been 7 figures, actually. They offered him 7 figures to commentate a porno. You know what I mean? That would be kind of legendary if you were like in that porn tape, right? If they, you know what I'm saying? And then you're like, yo, y'all see my new video, bro? Fucking Joe Buck's calling that shit, bro. I'm like, yo, he didn't call everything under the sun. He definitely passed on that one, though. Probably for the better. You know what I mean? Yeah, you never really seen other great narrators like, you know, do adult films. No one's ever seen Morgan Freeman like narrate like an adult film. You know what I mean? Damn. Okay, Swift. All right. So, thoroughly getting irritated. I'm trying to hold back fucking Caleb Williams. They've been moving. Good red zone defense, though. So, if they get down there, it's going to be tough to score. I'm hoping. Was Andon?
All right, I'm back.
All good.
What up?
There he is. I was talking about. You remember this Peacock? I think we covered this back in like 2020 on the After Dark back in the days when Joe Buck got offered. I think it was 7 figures
to do some commentary on porn.
Yeah,
I remember that.
and he definitely passed on it, right?
Yeah, he declined. He declined.
Yeah, but see, if there was other people that paved the way, like other great like narrators, not even commentators, like
how do you play by play?
I was just saying this before you guys showed up. I was like, well, what if like Morgan Freeman, like if he did it back in the days, right? Like I'm pretty sure it would have like, other people might have considered it, right? Morgan Freeman is one of the greatest narrators ever. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but,
undoubtedly.
Yeah, he did some of those nature fucking shows.
Yep. And if he wants to be invited to do that, like David Attenborough or even Obama was on one of those. Tom Hanks, some of those.
I don't know if there's narrators in porn.
You know what I mean?
That might have been like that. I swear that probably is like something that was relevant back in the 70s, 80s, and maybe in the 90s. But
what, Attenborough?
No, like porn narration.
Oh,
he got somebody in the background.
With a headset on, like I can call it play-by-play.
Building the plot for actors to go at it.
We're gonna show you a replay here.
Here's where the injury occurs.
He's like, he's not a spring chicken anymore, Joe.
Oh man.
Yeah,
that's wild.
It dawned on me just right now, thinking of like adult films, right? Because Snoop just dropped a new album, which is fucking
Missionary.
super dope because it's Dre. Yeah, it's Missionary. And it's back in the days, 30 years ago, his joint was Doggy Style.
Doggy Style.
Yeah.
I didn't make the connection until right now. That's so dumb.
I went straight to the music.
Yeah.
Missionary cut.
The Landman. What? That's some weird stretching they're doing right there. The trainer had his hand on the back of his head and he was just going like up and down like this.
It's kind of weird.
It was weird. And then they showed the trainer laughing, and then they cut away.
Because you know why? That trainer's a dickhead. He's like, yeah, y'all do this.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what's going on, I bet you. Got him.
He's like, hey, no, I ain't gonna go viral. Y'all is.
Oh, brother.
Yeah. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna make a point to this, right? When I'm eccentric rich one day, I will just pay someone to just narrate everything I'm doing. You know what I mean?
They did that in Family Guy. They got hella annoying.
Oh yeah, where he had didn't he have like a motif, a live motif everywhere. Every time he moved, there was like a band playing or something like that. Yeah, that's what it was. See, there it is. I need that too. Live motif. So I need live motif. So I need a band just walking with me. Keyboardist, everything. Yes.
They had like a tuba guy, I think it was.
Then like, you know what I mean? I'm just, I'm about to order food at McDonald's. Like, can you take your order? As he pulls up to the drive-through. I don't know why the guy has an accent, but you know what? The guy has an accent. He pulls up to the drive-through. He stops and thinks. I'm just there thinking.
Kirk Cousins just threw a pick.
Who?
Kirk Cousins.
Okay, you can throw 3 more of those, and I'm in the game. I might win a matchup.
I needed to see, has Mooney caught a pass? I mean, I literally just need him to catch 1 or 2 passes.
The other team caught that one for sure.
Yeah. The McCormick thing was sad, but at the same time, I got the points I needed. But I'm sad because like he was on pace for like a 16-point game just on pure volume. Like he didn't have to gain yards.
And he's gonna play the Jags next week.
Fuck. So even if I'm gonna squeeze through, but now I'm like, okay, now I have to play Pacheco next week. Hopefully he'll ramp up, man. He's been disappointing these last couple of weeks.
You ain't lying.
It's like
You
15
know what's
carries
crazy?
for 55 yards and no touchdowns and no receptions and shit.
And he ran hella routes too. Like I always.
And then
look
there's
at
going to
the
be no
route
Mahomes, so maybe they'll lean on him. Or if there's no Mahomes, maybe they'll lean on him. Or even if there is Mahomes, maybe they'll lean on him more. Damn, what a pick!
Okay, so Carson Wentz,
Spillane with that pick.
Let's go!
Diving Spillane interception on Kirk Cousins.
That's what I was gonna ask too. Okay, look at this. What's his name? Carson Wentz, right? Known white Jesus believer, right? But I guarantee he's praying so hard to white Jesus, right? He's like, please just let it be a serious Patrick Mahomes injury. And then he comes out, he's like, damn it. Because you know why? He wants his version where he comes in and does the rest of the work while someone else did all the work. Shout out to Nick Foles, other white Jesus believer.
I was going to say, I mean, it's perfect for Carson Wentz, but I don't think Mahomes will be out for a long period of time. Maybe till the end of the season, at worst case scenario.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How many
And then
games
the
are
playoffs
they?
start.
They only have the one.
They have 3 games left. What do you mean?
Yeah, but they only have the one loss, right?
Oh, I believe so.
I hate them. Carson Wentz is gonna fucking get some L's for them.
That'll be fine. That'd be cool. The homie who came by, he was like, "What if he was like, what if Mahomes is out, and then the Chiefs lose out, and they lose their first round bye?" I was like, "Ooh, I like your version."
Yeah, because you guys have it over on the Bills.
Yep.
And then if
the Bills could keep winning still, though.
Yeah, the Bills need to lose somewhere.
The Bills need to lose 1, I believe.
Yeah, and 2. They have the Patriots this week.
Yeah, they're not gonna. They're playing the Patriots twice in the last 3 games or something. It ain't gonna happen. But we could move up to the 3rd spot above the Steelers.
There you go. It's just about hosting at that point. And I think
if somebody slips later on, right, a 2 seed or whatever, you can host another playoff game if you win the first one.
You know, they did that. This happened last time when they had to go to Matt and fucking Moore, right?
Yeah.
And it was like a 5-week. I think Mahomes missed 4 weeks. I think it was because
they split those games.
It was a Thursday night. It was dislocated knee, but there was like a super clean dislocated knee, kind of like a Lego, right? You know, when like
slid the kneecap back in place.
Yeah, just like a Lego. Just like I said, I'm like this fucking Lego motherfucker right here.
Snap right into place.
Tommy, pop it.
I watched a video today. It reminds me of with the legs. They put a crash test dummy, and you know how like some people
I know a bunch of
the
them.
front seat. They kick it in the front seat and they put their feet up, and then the motherfucker got
that one up.
The airbag deployed.
Tight.
The leg was like behind his ear. It basically separated the lower half.
Hit him the bogey doctor drop real quick.
Crazy play right here. Crazy play happened right here. The the Falcons blocked a punt. Then they tried to recover it. They couldn't recover it. A Raider picked it up, and then he started returning it, but I don't think he got the first down. But he returned it pretty well. Anyways, that's still a blocked kick. It was crazy stuff going on there. Cordero Hodge with the blocked punt. Yeah, right up the middle. Blocked it. Then the Falcons tried to recover. Couldn't. Yeah, he was like 20 yards short of the first down still. Valiant effort. One guy to beat, though. I think if he beat that last dude who tackles him, he runs that all the way for a touchdown off of the block.
Yeah, you needed to hurdle him there. You needed to
he should have busted out the hurdle. Front somersault. Fuck it. Anything then asides for what he did. That's when you got to sell out. When are you ever, he's a special teamer. Like, when are you ever going to have the football in your hands again like that?
For real, huh? Die.
You go all out, man. You go all out. He will not be denied. Like that Andrew Beck touchdown last season when he muffed the kickoff and then he took it all the way. He literally stiff armed 3 people and he hurdled 2 guys. I was like, see, he wanted that shit.
See, if I was a coach, that'd be like my shit. I'd be like, "Who's ready to die out there for me? Huh?
Yeah.
You gonna die out there for me? You gonna die out for your brother?
You guys,
Yeah. Everyone's ready to die.
like, come back on
No
your
danger.
shields or not at all.
Was that y'all saying?
No, that was I think from 300. Like the Spartans would say that shit.
I was like, no wonder it sound good. For Sparta.
That's
the
dope.
funniest is the food that should have got disposed of. When he set him up, when he double crossed him, he's back there with the little shield and shit. And the little thing.
Yeah. What's that guy's name? It's like Asophiles. Asshole
Son of a
Sophiles.
bitch. He's over there looking for peeking.
Jackass Ophiles.
I'm with them now, motherfucker. Fuck your 300. Never let me be a Spartan, motherfucker. Look at me now. With the Persians, bitch. That movie was tight. That was the same dude who made Sin City, right?
Yeah, Frank Miller.
Yeah. I think they did it all in like the same way they did Sin City. It was just basically in one like warehouse thing. That was
Ephialtes of Trachis.
That's his name.
Was a Greek renegade during the Greco-Persian Wars.
Renegade or disposed of.
Born to Eurydemus of Malice.
Traitor.
He betrayed his homeland and people to the to reveal the existence of a path around the Greek coalition's position. Yeah, basically like the way they put it in the movie. That was it Frank Miller? Yeah, it was Frank Miller. I think it was like Zack Snyder had some shit in there too, though.
Word.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken.
The dude who did the Batman joints?
Yeah, let me double check that.
Word. Hey, hold on. Is there a Miller too? A Zack Miller that wrote Batman too?
No, it's
Zack Snyder.
Zack Snyder.
So he's
Zack Snyder, I think actually did this one. He directed 300. Yeah.
Oh shit! So I had that totally wrong, but he did.
Frank Miller wrote the.
Oh yeah, Frank Miller. Yeah, you did say that. Oh, I did say Miller something. That's right. That's who did it. Yeah. Oh, and Frank Miller, he did
the graphic novel. Like all the stuff like that. He did Sin City for sure. He did the graphic novel for Sin City. He did the Batman, the Dark Knight one from back in the day, the one from the 80s.
So is he the architect of the Batman we're aware of when they basically gave him the story with the
chick Robin?
No, with the parents dying when he's a kid, and you know what I mean?
No, that's old lore.
That was that. Okay, so Zack Snyder. But like the. Okay.
Watch, check this out. I don't know if you can see the screen, but this is Frank Miller's Batman right here. He's like the real thick one, like the Ben Affleck style.
Yeah.
That's Frank Miller right there. Oh shit! What the hell? Where's it taking me? It's just giving me a bunch of images. So like this famous image or whatever. But
yep. The fucking
this style of Batman. Yeah, he fights the mutants. There's like a talk show and the Joker gets released from prison and he goes on the talk show and he kills the people in the audience.
And that's what they did the Joker. That's where they
correct. Yeah. So this Frank Miller Batman is like I think he wrote this one in 85, 83, something like that. I don't know. Can't recall. I have it somewhere. I think my son has it in his room.
So is he like a vampire Batman or something?
No, he's just like a huge like fucking like you can actually watch
the Snyder rendition, right? Because
it's like the Zack Snyder rendition. He's very dark, more gothic, more badass, more beat people.
Yeah, I was trying to differentiate the two. That's why I was asking, like, which one's the Snyder and Miller? Yeah, okay, nice.
This one would definitely like kill people and stuff like that. You don't give a shit.
Yeah, he had guns too.
It's more edgy. No, this one didn't have guns.
Oh no, it was the red one. It was the red Batman.
This one has a tank, I believe. Like his Batmobile is like Dark Knight Returns. There you go. That's what the graphic novel is. But they have this one it's part 1 and part 2, and you can watch the anime.
Which one?
He also Frank Dark Knight Rises or the Dark Knight Returns. Sorry, Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns.
Where's that one at?
It's literally exactly like the comic. Like they rip it page for page, frame for frame, so it's badass.
Legit.
Yeah, and it's 2 parts. So it's a little lengthy. I think they're like 50 minutes each or whatever. So it's not super
I'm about
long.
it. Where do I find this?
I'll
find
Where
it.
did I watch it? I streamed it. Launch.
Yeah.
Frank,
I mean, we're streaming it for sure.
Miller, Batman, online. Probably like F movies or something crazy. Let's see. 1986. Yeah. Oh yeah. And Batman's been like he's like brought out of retirement kind of. He's already in his older years.
Yes, the older Batman.
It's been 10 years since he's been seen. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like willing to like break everyone's bones and shit. I went through like the comic historian motherfucker. I shouted to him.
Frank Miller
I'm
Batman.
a comic historian where we're gonna break down blah, 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 you know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah.
and then he has all the he goes like frame by frame, but then they white out all the talk bubbles or whatever they call it, speech bubbles or whatever. And he just does all the fucking voiceovers. It's hella badass.
Yeah, he has the fat Batman symbol also. Like that's where the original artwork comes from. 86.
Yeah, the yellow.
Yeah, and that's the Robin where it's a girl.
Yeah, they had her. That was a little Easter egg in that one. The Cape Crusader series. All the little kids.
Yeah, where he saves them from the arcade, I think.
Little Steffi and little
Steffi. Yeah.
Yeah, and little what was his name? The other guy, little Jace. They call me Jace. I'm like, it's hella blatant. I like how they make him like a straight. He's more sociopath than anything. That the young Batman in that young Bruce Wayne, because it's like like when Alfred's trying to be his voice of reason, he's like, you didn't want to do that to Dent. Harvey was your friend. Like, fuck Harvey. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but you know what? I needed to get it out of him. He just
what's up, Bakes?
What up, Bakes?
Bakes in the house.
In here now.
I'm fucking sore.
Is it cold out that way?
No, it's not actually. It's warmed all the way back up to like the 80s.
Damn.
Yeah. It's been
I know.
Just whatever.
It's so funny though, because man, there's just no in between over here. It's like it's how dummy ass cold. Then when the heat comes back, it's gonna be dummy ass hot. And like spring is like already like in the 80s and close to the 90s over here, right? And it's like, damn, like that wasn't spring where I was from, so I'm not used to that shit neither. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm laughing at this meme I found earlier. It's literally a wrestler.
Yeah.
and his name is Steven Flo. And
Steven Flo.
His theme song is just Steven Flo, like over and over again, like to even flow, like guitar riffs in the background or whatever. And then he comes out, bro, and he's literally wearing a flannel, and then he has another flannel wrapped around his waist. He has like the double flannel.
Damn, he's going full grunge.
Yeah, watch here. I'll show it to you guys.
Double grunge.
So stupid.
That shit a dumbass Bert. I used to dress like that. I ain't gonna lie. I used to dress like that when I was like in elementary. All right, show those.
Listen to the song.
That's hella burnt. Man, you fucked me up. That's gonna be stuck in my head all day now. Steven Flo.
I was just laughing my ass off earlier. I had to send it to all the homies who watch wrestling.
That was
the Drizzle responded. He was like, "Brilliant." That's top notch, man. You gotta.
You know what's funny is like I don't be on the gram as much as I should be, right? I'm about to turn that up though. But then
gram
like
is funny. It's also don't.
But I'll look up and Peacock sent me hella shit, right? And I'll be sitting there for like 10 minutes just laughing at shit.
I send you the good stuff.
Bring this up to me. It was a month ago.
Those are highly curated memes right there.
Yeah, for real. They're taking memes to another level, bro.
Yeah, anytime I run across something, it reminds. I think it's funny. I'm like, this person may most likely laugh at this.
That's funny because that's what I call Mimi. I call her meme for short. Yeah.
Send the homies always send the blood in, blood out memes.
Hey, bro, it's classic, bro.
Where's this one? Like, there's a whole thing of this. It's literally like it's all blood in. It's a page, and they're dedicated to blood in, blood out memes. What's this
I bet
one
we
about?
could get that dude on the pod one day.
Look out! It's it on the side of the road with balloons, and they pass by him and they flick him off, hit the clown, and then they crash.
Oh, that's super bird.
Yeah, they know what's up.
Damn, they're good.
Oh man, yeah, some of these people kill it. Like this is, I'm in group messages with people from like high school because this is all we do. We just send memes to each other.
That's fucking dope.
I got a buddy of mine. All we do is
You know why? It don't
wrestling
matter how
memes.
much you grown, motherfuckers got the same humor still from back. You know what I mean? You're like, who's gonna fill me on this? Boom.
Yeah, there's definitely some good ones. People are hella creative too. My wife sends me fucking stupid ass memes. Stupid ass memes. Oh my god, they take things so far. Like, look at this one. Taxidermist hooked me up with the Taekwondo buck chucks.
Damn, that's gross.
But it's spelled Taekwondo like a doe.
Yeah.
And buck chucks instead of nunchucks because they're deer nunchucks. Deer feet nunchucks.
That's funny because I actually knew someone whose dad was a taxidermist, bro, and they had
How do
all
you get
kinds of
into
stuff,
that?
shit, bro. It was crazy.
Wild. How do you
I
get
know,
into
right?
that?
And their house smelled hella weird.
He's a formaldehyde.
And I'd be like, yeah, but like always, like, you know,
I was like, I was a failed veterinarian.
that bear is creeping me out right there. It's like,
Have you seen the what was it? It was a
no, here's
taxidermy
the thing
lion.
though, too. He even had one of the old dogs, like their dog for real. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is my dog that I grew up with. This motherfucker was just still around. He just stuffed the shit.
Did y'all ever see the taxidermy lion from like medieval times where they gave it to a king, right? But the taxidermy dude didn't know what a lion looked like, so the face is kind of just like whatever. You haven't seen it?
Nah.
Isn't taxidermy actually taking an actual animal and stuffing it?
Yeah. So there it is. This was in the 1700s.
Oh, so he couldn't get his hands on a lion. He's trying to come up. He's like, listen, I got one.
Well, no, like I guess they got it, but like when you do it, you recreate like, you know, the
Oh,
you have
yeah,
to
you're
fill
right.
it.
Because you're basically skinning it, I guess.
Yeah, so so that was his rendition.
Interesting.
Yeah, looks pretty good.
There you go. I bet you they chopped that dude's head off. They might have fed him to actual lions.
This shit's funny. Oh man.
Oh man, that's dude. Why has he got buck teeth?
I don't know why he gave him those teeth. That's pretty messed up.
No. And this is what country is this?
Yes, I've seen a lion before.
I'm like, what is it? So they just bring it to him. They're like, all right, bro, stuff this bitch. And then he, like, man, I mean, I guess you don't have pictures there, right?
No, yeah, it's 1700s.
Yeah, you can't be like, all right. Maybe draw it first. You know what I mean?
It's so weird because they got
trying to think of the schematics,
right? It's still got a skull. How does that fit?
I don't know. Maybe
Like,
they smashed the skull in, or I don't know, or maybe they took.
Maybe they killed it by bashing its face.
They could.
They punched it in the face.
Like, I guess the teeth was like this.
It's the 1700s too, so like I don't know, man. I don't know what they're working with.
I bet you it wasn't even a lion, bro. They were like, listen,
sorry, this one's face.
Again.
Oh man.
It kind of looks like a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. They probably chopped his head off after that, or like fed him to actual lions. They're like, bro, have you seen a lion, bro?
I'm fucking dying. Oh, this is just the taxidermy lion, man. This is just that one's okay. Sort of kind of looks like Scar.
Okay, yeah, looks like it smelled something stinky when it died.
Museum lions, bro.
Dude, one in the middle is terrible.
I'm thinking of like the schematics of it all too, because like you were like, okay, even just for Texas, like, do they get rigor mortis too?
Yeah, so think about it. It probably had to be transported by the time he got his hands on the carcass of
like,
the lion.
like actually,
I
mean, because like there's a motherfucker like if you work in a mortuary, right? You gotta break bones on some of these motherfuckers, bro. You know what I mean? Like if a motherfucker just got like, you know what I mean? Like he even got the rigor mortis in his arms like this. You can't have him in the funeral like that, right? You got to break that bone. Wow. You know what I mean? So they probably brings in a dead ass lion. They beating the shit out of they you know, I mean, think about this. Probably hella foods probably died in the 1700s.
That's not real. That's not real.
Can't even look at it. Oh, hilarious taxidermy fails, man. That's I know what I'm doing on my lunch break tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh,
they're in the wrong profession.
Ah,
ooh,
I'm sweating, bro. Oh,
it's probably big money. I mean, it is big money to acquire it, to like, you know what I mean, get something stuffed and whatnot. Yeah, the people didn't get their money, bro.
Oh man, that's an interesting. I don't know how you get into that profession, but
okay. Look at this. I saw that Jeffrey Dahmer series, right? Don't watch it on mushrooms because I just one night I just binged it. I'm like, oh shit, and I was tripped out for like 3 days. Anyways, fucking early on in the series, he tells Pops, he's like, oh, I found all these animals, all these birds. He found like birds and cats all cut up. And he's like, oh, I'm just practicing. I want to be a taxidermist.
Yeah, that's
all these taxidermists are probably like, you better be a hunter or you're like a serial killer. I swear to God.
Closet psychopaths.
Yeah, watch out for them. And apparently there's a lot of them. They don't do a good job out here. I mean, no, but I'm serious though. My partner that had the taxidermist, fucking his dad was a taxidermist. They had hella shit stuffed in there, birds, all kind of shit. That shit was disgusting. And they actually had like actual animals too, like they had actual birds and stuff too.
We had a taxidermied like owl at my grandma's house. It was fucking scary, man. It was like with its wings out like that. It was big. It was fucking big. That thing was.
Did it have like the glass eyes and shit?
Yeah, amber yellow glass eyes and the beak and shit, and it's like, yeah, shit was wild. I don't know why they had that thing. It's like cool decoration, Grandpa. Nah.
That sounds like the Lost Boys when they go.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Well, there was just the one bird, right? Like that he's all freaked out and he moves out or moves it like it was a gift that the grandpa gave him, right?
Yeah, but the joke was like he would every morning like walk one up and then like put it right next to his bed. So like one of the scenes there was like an owl, I think, and he takes the owl and he puts it in the closet, and the closet's filled with all these like animals that his grandpa just like carried up there and said, "Here, you can have this."
Taxidermy, big money.
Fuck.
all right, Papa Guru, what's up? You have some questions about the shirts? Fire away, man. Maybe I can get to them on the chat, but if not, then let me jot down your number and I'll give you a text a little bit later. See what's going on.
But don't put your number in the chat.
I think he had already done it.
Oh no.
If not, I can get it from Spencer. Don't divulge your information.
Yeah. Maybe delete the one with his number if you see it.
I don't see it. Oh shit. No.
Shout out to Papa Guru.
My mouse is like Bluetooth, but it runs on like a battery and it's like running out.
You know what I always do is slap it.
That's what I was doing. Take it out, put it back in there. I've already done this before and it was working fine. Let's see if it comes back to life. I think
flip them hoes around, right?
Out of juice now. For real. Told my wife not to get me all this wireless stuff. She got me a wireless keyboard. Do I use it? No.
You know what's crazy is like even in our studio, like the main room that I like to work in, you know what I'm saying? Man, there's some rack ethos in that motherfucker. But no matter what, we're not gonna like. I would never use wireless headphones because it's like I cannot be an ass second delay ever. I need real time as possible. You know, we got hella high buffering for that reason. You know what I mean?
Plugged into the matrix.
Yes. You know what I mean?
Excuse me.
Be a second late.
All right, I gotta find a AA battery.
Yo,
right back.
I'm gonna have like nightmares of some of those like taxidermy things.
Sorry.
No, I swear to, because Brett lived around the corner too, man. We used to go over there and just kick it because this motherfucker had all the fly shit. Man, that's probably why they was balling, man.
He's taxidermy and everything.
Yeah,
it's hella expensive. Like my wife was like, I think I want to get the dog taxidermy when he passes away. I was like, first of all, scary.
It's like, let me show you these videos. I mean, these pictures real quick.
I was like, if they don't get this shit right, could be really bad investment.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, man, this doesn't look like, bruh.
Yeah. And then you're that's sad because then you're like, look what they did to my boy.
I mean, you know what I would do? Like what we always did, we just bury the motherfucker and then put a garden there or something, or fucking flowers or some shit.
The trees will grow.
There it is.
We took this trip. No. So the dog is actually, we have his ashes in a little urn, and there's like a little rainbow bridge and a picture of him with his paw print. Like he has a little shrine. We had him for 15 years, so
nice.
Toby he has his little corner of the living room under the TV.
Yeah,
good old Toby.
Louis C.K. He used to have this joke. He was like, "Yeah, you know, my kids, I got them a dog. They love the dog, and the dog is like, you know, grows to like 4 years old, and the dog gets dog cancer on his nose. And we're like, shit, okay, you know what? I have some money now, so we get the dog surgery. You know what I mean? They didn't remove the nose. Like, oh no, our dog has no nose. And he's like,
I was gonna say, oh no, I have a dog with no nose.
Yeah. Then he's like, oh, then he's like, oh no, the cancer came back. Oh no, then it died. It succumbed to the cancer this time. So we buried the dog. Then they're like, oh, we want another dog. I'm like, okay, sure. He's like, it gets another dog. And he's like, here's another dog. Here's us crying in 5 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the way you look at it. Luckily, like this one was 15 years, and then we've already had this guy for 4, and he's still a pup. Like, you know, they live long. We take care of them.
I know, I'm exaggerating when I say the 5 years, but yeah, and then it's funny because I always think of that because my kids want a dog, and like my second oldest, she's the only one that's like allergic to like animals, but she's not to a doodle. And every time we go to my sister's house, they got a little mini doodle and shit, and like they're like, oh yeah, and like, oh we got a guy if you ever want to buy one. I'm like, stop encouraging it. Because then it's fucking the dog.
I went somewhere the other day and it was like, hey man, do you want some cats? I was like, fuck no, I don't want some cats. Hell.
So you just gonna give them to me? You just out here giving out cats.
We have like 4, not strays, but they're like neighborhood cats because my neighbor feeds them out on the sidewalk.
Yeah, they'll never leave.
Yeah, no. We have like 5 or 6
cats.
They're like city cats.
Those are your cats.
They're just chilling. Yeah, no, they live outside on my porch and they poop on my fucking, like I walk outside, it smells like cat poop or piss. I get a ring notification because one's like on the hood of my truck and 2 a.m. or whatever.
Damn.
One time I looked out the window and it was literally on the windowsill, like right there, like staring at me. I was like, ah! I got fucking scared because I went like that to look outside and the cat was right there in my face.
Oh shit!
And then it was an orange cat, so it looked kind of like flesh-like. I thought it was a person at first. Like my mind thought it was like another person, a human
Yeah, because
being
why would there be like some random cat on my hood?
with
Right?
like eyes staring right back at me. You know what I mean? Fucking staring into my
Well,
house.
they do have them eyes like that though. Cats are
And that window,
That's
it was in my son's room, and
I
it's
always
like
call that the
eye
kid.
level.
He just laughs.
Fucking cats. I don't hate them, but they're
Cats are
they're a
like
particular type, man. They domesticated themselves. They don't listen to you unless they want
cats
to.
look at me like they're better than me,
Exactly. They're so condescending. Their body language.
right? Then if I'm not paying attention to the cat, motherfucker want to start rubbing on me and shit. Like, oh, now you want to give me some attention,
You know, he's just gonna come around and fuck up your furniture. You
right?
haven't been paying attention to him. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I had like one good cat growing up,
I
and then
think
it ran away.
Back in the days when we used to play poker at Steamboat's house, right? Because it'd be like we always had like we had the poker shack, but then there'd be sometimes it'd be like in the wintertime too when it was cold, it'd be like, man, fuck this shit, we can't be in this garage. So we'd have different locations in some certain nights. Long story longer. He had hella cats, you know what I mean? And then, you know what I'm saying? There was some alleged going on certain nights, we're playing till the early wee hours, right?
Yeah.
And then I'd just be sneezing as a motherfucker. I'm like, yo, am I allergic to cats?
Could be.
Like, just blowing the whole plate away. Like, oh shit, my bad, y'all. Fucking cats.
Fucking cats.
Yeah, and I think that's where my daughter gets it from. I ain't gonna lie, but I never had cats either to know when I was a kid. You know what I mean? Because I always had dogs and shit.
I don't know how fantasy's going. It just doesn't seem well.
Yeah, my phone died, and I don't want to go inside to get my charge. Actually, I'll probably grab it right now. I'll grab a beer.
I need to get that.
It saves me from roster baiting, though.
I need to get that battery because otherwise I'm just stuck here. So I'll be right back.
Yeah, do your thing. See, I think when I'm eccentric rich, I want to own like exotic cats.
Yeah.
Right? Like, yeah, this is my panther right here. Yeah, she's about 90 years old, but you know what I'm saying? That's the only way I could obtain one. You know what I mean? Do they have cat ears like how they have dog ears? Oh, they just have the 9 lives.
Okay, we're back.
Okay. But Bogart, dumb question. When you throw a cat, right? If you've ever, first of all, 2-part loaded question.
They land on their feet.
Have you ever thrown a cat? And if you have, do they always land on their feet?
Yeah, there's a their spine, like say like their front, their shoulders, and then their hips. Their spine can actually be like 180-degree twisted. And what
That's why they always land on their feet.
So what happens is there's a nerve or something in
equilibrium of some sort,
and they know how to upright themselves, and then their ligaments and joints, like they could fall from like stories and then just like land real easily on their joints and then be able to run away. It's pretty wild. I got a fat ass cat that won't be able to do that.
Garfield.
But this one right here, she probably could.
He smooth answered the second part of the question and phenomenally. This is why he's. I knew he would know the answer to that. The first part of the question. So, have you thrown a cat to test this theory?
Have I thrown a cat? Yeah, in plain.
Hey, get out of here, cat! You know what I mean? It just happens. You know what I mean? Like you got hella cats.
She was munching on the goddamn fake tree over here. So I hit her in her butt, and I didn't knock her off, but she jumped off.
Smooth land on her feet.
Yeah, she always like. Yeah.
There's a fire in this video. A cat jumps out of a 5th-story window and survives.
Yeah.
What? Oh no, that's just. I thought that was the cat.
Yeah.
Where's she at?
Okay, Bogart, dumb question. Some more. Do you know the origin of the 9 lives? The cats have 9 lives thing.
The origin?
Yeah, like where does that derive from?
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Look at this. And just lands, no problem.
Wow. Oh, that's hard. Hey, man, newfound respect for cats, man. The dog would just be barking.
Dead. What are you talking about? I saw it. I had a dog jump from a 2-story window and survive, actually. I was like,
word?
what?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a badass dog.
Landed on some grass.
Because if we get a dog, I'm going to keep that in mind.
Bro, you know what? It was a mutt.
Okay. Dogs are dumb.
Dumb.
There was people outside, bro, and like
I knew it was coming sooner than
yeah, dogs are dumb, but they're also trainable.
I think everything I said about cats, bro.
That's why we like dogs.
I like
dumb.
dogs.
We like dogs because they're dumb.
I feel like the dogs are like humans. You know, just
how
dumb,
this cat survived a 32-story fall?
No fucking
this can't
way.
Be real.
They're just betting at this point. Bring that cat back up here. Hey, bro, these just betting. Hey, bro, I bet you I can take him in the 32. Bet. That's fucked up.
That's crazy.
I remember my pops always told me growing up in a third world country, when you don't have anything to do, right? You find things to do, you know what I mean? So he's like, they used to like capture fucking like spiders and different like roaches and shit and just duel them out. You know what I mean? Like put them in an arena, which like be like a box or something. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But then you do the same thing with everything. Boom, we caught this snake. Hell yeah. You know what I mean? Boom, because I have this fucking whatever cat that we found. You know what I mean? Boom. The freaking be the little python versus the cat. Like there's
a series of studies looked at over 100 cats falling from 2 to 32 stories up. Did they conduct the experiments, or did they just like have people volunteer?
Well, yeah, I mean,
information.
They probably went to wherever it was cat infested. They're like
a lot of places in China, Taiwan, Brazil. There's a lot of places that are like, and then like they were like, I don't know, testimonials. I don't think it was. I don't think it was actual.
A test. Like we're gonna take 100 cats.
These are just testimonials going like, yeah, dude, my fucking cat saw another cat and wanted to fuck her, so he jumped out.
See, I told you people be throwing cats, bro.
Yeah. Or the female, she wanted to get fucked. You know, that's really the way it works. You got a female cat, it ain't fixed.
The bitch walked into the room. She was like, I'm hella allergic to these cats. Like, what cats? Threw them out that motherfucker. Then they just showed back up. Like, whoa. And then it became a thing. Oh, shit. This motherfucker. Whoa. That's kind of crazy. Is their bone structure like hollow or something?
They got muscles.
They're like one big muscle, huh? Connected.
Little balls.
I feel like their quick twitch shit is like felines have there's no one that has the quick twitch like the felines, bro.
Just
those things are fast, bro. You can be like,
just look at a tiger.
That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about like the real big cats, not even just not these amazing ass domesticated cats that we can throw out a 32-story window. What?
Domesticated themselves, bro.
Damn, these cats are durable as fuck.
Shout out to Papa Guru. He said that he made the fantasy playoffs in 2 leagues after bad starts, and one of them he's playing Guru in the semis.
Oh, let's go.
And then the other one, if they win next week, it's the championship, right? So
the father and
the bye.
That means you know.
What up, Antonio?
Everybody in the family is moving on.
Sorry, bro. I was out skateboarding when these comments were coming in. My bad. Emil in the building.
What did
we saw that. McCormick was to the locker room. He didn't come back. He sprained his ankle pretty bad. Wanted to use him next week too. Was hoping for another. It's because I had him in my roster and he had 2 decent weeks back to back. I was like, okay, usable. Let's go now. NBA Jam rules. Injury. Classic. I should have realized that like a new season started. So it's like my other league where I had stuff going on where I would put players in the lineup and they die. It doesn't count anymore. The luck hath run out. It's a big cat show today. Yeah, for sure. That's how we do it. How do cats survive falls? They're devil creatures. They're demons. Was that Stephen King? Or was based off was that
Cujo?
No, Sleepwalkers. Cujo is the dog one, but the Sleepwalkers was like shape-shifting cat-like people. It's weird. It's like a mother and son combo, and they like move into the town, and then like I don't know what the hell. They're trying to. I forget. I haven't seen it in like 20 something years, but I just remember the special effects being shitty.
Yeah, definitely.
They show like the transformation of like the dude into that cat creature or whatever.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find a picture of that shit. What was it called again? Sleepwalkers. Stephen King. There you go.
That's another Aaron Jones touchdown.
Did he punch it in, or is it
another one? A second of the day.
Fuck. You know what? I
oh
think
no, it's Cam Akers. What?
Okay, great.
Wow.
As long as it's not a passing. Yeah. Dude, I might actually pull some of these ones off. The ones that I was like thinking like, dude, I'm just hanging in the balance, and someone because it's just been shitty games, and I kind of needed that.
Here we go. Here's a scene from Sleepwalker.
Oh, this is a good movie. I remember this one.
Oh yeah, they're scared of cats. That's what happens.
Yeah.
That was top-notch CGI for 1992.
Back then. When was that?
92?
Bro.
What the
I remember there's a scene, right? Remember he gets pulled over, and it's the fucking like sheriff or whatever.
The chick sheriff or the dude sheriff? I don't remember. Oh, okay.
It was the dude, right? And he walks up and he's like talking, explaining and he just has, and then he has a pencil and he just right in the dude's ear. Like,
well, like when the mom, the cop is talking to the other sheriff on the phone, and the mom just comes and stabs him in the back with like a corn on the cob.
A corn on the cob?
Yeah, she like penetrates his shoulder blade with a corn, like a whole husk of corn.
Damn.
I mean, they're strong as fuck. They're fucking
vegetables, no dessert.
Like actual, yeah, because like they only see each other as cats. I can't remember exactly like what was it, because they're like giant cat people.
Yeah, it's weird. I found the clip of the corn.
They fucking stabbed with the piece.
Oh shit, that's the most gangster shit ever, bro.
There we go. Let's see. No vegetables, no dessert. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, there's the mom. He's like talking to the other sheriff lady on the phone. What the fuck?
I remember this shit, bro. Because motherfuckers just kept popping up missing and shit.
It's the sheriff's department. I think I got a lead or something. Here it is. And yeah.
Damn, bro.
I love the 90s.
Gangster.
Big cat show, big corn show today.
What the fuck did you just hit me with?
Stabbing him with the corn. Nothing was off limits.
I'm trying to tell you.
Now I got to watch that one. What was it? Thanksgiving. No, not that one. There was another one. Thanksgiving, but it was like.
Oh, that shit came out like a couple years ago.
Yeah. Or was it last year? Maybe it was already a couple years ago.
Yeah. I don't know.
I
never saw it though, but
yeah, I wanted to. I was like,
I was kind of like trying to like figure it all out from the trailer. I'm like, what do they eat each other? I'm like,
oh no, I just like to find out. Like I like the mysteries when it's like not real supernatural. It's just an actual killer or whatever. You try to figure it out.
I like those the best. That's why Scream was so dope.
Yep.
Because like we went through all the slasher era, and then like here's like just these psycho like teenagers. You know what I mean?
Psycho killer.
In the rich little area pocket. I think was those in Cali? It was supposed to be in Cali?
Yeah, it's supposed to be Woodsboro, Cali. There's a Woodsboro, Texas.
Yeah, and then I think obviously Woodsboro is like a fictional place, but yeah, it's supposed to be in Cali somewhere.
Yeah, as far as I know.
Yeah, bruh. That motherfucking what was that thing?
No Sharon Stone, man.
Yeah.
Nev Campbell, yeah.
Sharon Stone, man.
I saw a promo for Scream 2, and it was like all the girls from the movie or whatever, like, and they're in a bathroom, and like there's blood on all over them, and like everything on the scale on the floor or whatever. But they're like posing all hard, like a '90s Tommy Hilfiger ad.
Sick.
I was like, that's cool. That was interesting. I was like, that's a pretty hot cast back
Did
in
you
the day.
watch the first one? The first new one, I mean?
I've seen them all.
Okay.
I think I've seen every installment of the Scream. My daughter, my oldest daughter, started rewatching like the old ones.
Yeah,
was
she's
like,
the
oh,
one
yeah,
that
it's
told me they were really good. Because, like, for years, I was like a motherfucker, be like, fucking leave it alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, they were good. They're good. I
Like,
mean,
yeah,
they weren't as good as the
they're
first
hella
one.
good. I'm like, oh,
They're good.
okay. Then my sister, my girl watched it, and my sister too, and they're like, oh, they're hella good. I'm like, okay. And then I remember my girl used to swear by that series too.
Aha.
Series on MTV back in the day.
Papa Guru with the question on the shirts. He says, what's the difference between the regular fit t-shirt and the classic fit? And he's like, which one would be a looser fit in the stomach area? I would definitely say the classic.
Yeah.
In my opinion and from my experience.
Yeah, and because if you want something more hugging, then you want to go with the classic, right?
The regular.
There it is.
Yeah, with a regular or an extra soft kind of. Those are all like more fitted around the arm area, tighter around the armpit.
Yeah,
maybe.
What do we always order? We always order the classic, right? Is that the one?
Yeah, we like the classic because it's a little boxier fit. So like if you go to let's all go to neonpeacockmerch.com.
Oh, you know what? I can grab one of them too right now. I have one of different styles. Let me go grab some.
There you go. So you can see them in the flesh as well. Yeah. Let me do another share screen. Okay. Last minute gift cards. Final hours for this sale. It ends 2 days. All right, so let's say you're gonna get a Spencer Guru shirt here. So like, let's say you're here on the regular, and then you scroll down under the sizes. It gives you a worded description, excuse me, of what whatever you have highlighted is. So regular is an everyday staple, regular T-shirt, workhorse of your wardrobe, blah blah blah, and then it will tell you about the fit. Combined ring spun cotton, mid-weight fabric, extra comfortable feel, and then if you go to the product information and size chart, it'll give you the chest size and then the inches and stuff like that. That way you know. So like for me, I like a loose fitting shirt. I'm like a 38, 39 in the chest area, but I'll order a large and get the 41, 44 just to have the extra space. And then I'll get it in a classic, which is this one. And if you notice the classic, it's a little boxier up top in the chest and arm area. And we have some more room. And then it's a standard T-fit for, like original deal. It's a boxy. Let's see.
Yeah, so this one right here. This one I got. This is a regular right here. So I got it I got a little huggier. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay, yeah. So that's the the regular fit, the one that's tighter around the arms and the chest area, I guess.
See, little medium shit. You know what I mean?
A little more fitted.
This one. This is the other one, the classic. See, like you said, more boxy.
Yeah, so that one I would go with the classic. If you want something with more room in the gut area.
Yeah, the sleeves is different. See how the sleeves are a little more.
Yeah, the sleeves are. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so like this one.
Yeah, because this one I wanted to be like, you know what I mean? I think, when we're banging the gang, right? Wanted to be hooked up, like, yeah, brother. You know what I mean? This one I want
regular fits tighter.
Like graphic on this one, so I wanted to be nice and seen, a little boxy. I can wear some different jeans, I don't have to be all fitted. You know what I mean?
Love that one.
Yeah, I know this one's dumb. This one dumb as a motherfucker. Only you can keep it lit. Yeah, that one's good.
More to come. Bijan Robinson, 29-yard run.
All right. You know what? I'm going to throw this one. Lay it down, shit.
I have a feeling I'm going to lose a couple of matchups on these Monday nights. Just have a feeling.
I'm just hoping I can hold some of them. Unless Caleb's going crazy. Is Caleb going crazy?
No, I don't think so.
No. Good.
The Raiders are just getting injured all over the place.
Because they're all checking out. Time to check out. We gotta go.
We
Boom,
have
look at
a
that.
tea time
Then
scheduled.
here's how you really wear this shirt. You gotta light you some. You know what I mean? This is how you really wear this shirt. Where's my lighter?
Means I got to turn up the temperature on this thing.
Oh, I forgot. Of course, I went in there. Forgot to grab my charger because I went in there. My girl started trying to tell me instructions and things to do. I was like, no.
Let's not do that. My girl's watching Yellowstone.
Oh, is that any good?
I don't know. Everybody raves about it. I'm not real into it. I was just like, all right, it's okay.
I always am willing to give stuff a chance, but like, because I like the people that are telling me, I'll be like, oh yeah, you highly recommend shit. I'm gonna, you know what I mean? But like, if I don't care for it, I probably don't. Like when you're talking about that Batman shit, like, where is this?
Right. It's like somebody's like, oh yeah, everybody's watching Bridgerton. I'm like, I don't want to fucking.
Like, who's everyone? Tell me 8 people.
Right? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not about that life. And then like my brother-in-law, he's super like outdoorsy and into like, ranching and stuff. So if you're into that, then yeah, you'd like Yellowstone. Like I like it. I don't mind it, but I didn't want to get all into it, be like, oh, the new episode came. I just did it so I could watch season 1 with my wife, and then like it got to be too much of a hassle. She's like, oh, we have to watch it together and on certain days. It's like, no, it's football season.
Yeah,
So then I got out, like they're on season 3 already, or I don't know what season they're on.
The watching together thing, I threw it out the window years ago. Here's my trick, right? I let her just go and go. I'm like, yeah, watch all of it. Then tell me all about it when I just jump in midway. You know what I mean? And just because my lady enjoys that.
We did the whole Game of Thrones thing together, which was cool. Like we legit binge watched it because we signed up for like a trivia night back when I was like at this bar that I would go to all the time. It was super dope. Drink all my cool, super what's the word?
IPAs?
Snooty, yeah, like my super snooty IPAs and sours and the different style beers. Anyways, I even like the bartenders were like my best friends. Anyway, they're like, hey, we saved your seat, kind of deal. So they had a trivia night at this other place. It's called Grain to Glass. Back when I used to live in the other part of town, it's a good place. It burned down and they just never recovered. They were never able to. They had a fire in the kitchen. Yeah, it sucked. My homeboy lost his job and shit. Anyway, yeah, crazy story. But anyways, missed the place terribly.
Win the competition?
And we got way up there. My buddy was like, these people were cheating because they were using their fucking phone to Google answers.
Wow.
We got second. Yeah. But there was a lot. There was like 40 teams, you know what I'm saying? And so it was all Game of Thrones trivia from the books and from the shows, like mixed together. So we were like thrown off. We're like, oh shit, we didn't know stuff from the books was gonna be so amazing.
Yeah.
And we my wife and I, in 3 months, binge watched like 6 seasons. Or no, it was like a month and a half. We binge watched 6 seasons. Yeah, so we literally did the time, and we're like, okay, we have to watch 3 episodes a night, which was 3 hours. We were fucking committed. So the kids would go to bed at 8, and then we'd watch, the 3 hours, maybe 4 even if we could, and then we'd go to bed or whatever. So it was a trek. And then we caught up right after the trivia night, and then the new seasons had come out, right? And HBO was spoiling, and people were spoiling shit. Had to stay off the internet. And then the last season came out, and it was the worst ever. Like just to watch, it was just horribly done. Because,
I love trivia shit, bro.
Because the author had stopped writing the book, so they couldn't pull from the source material, and the showrunners were just fucking it up. And they fucked it up.
So what about because they try to do like an additional season without no more books?
Yeah, well, what's his face, George R. Martin or whatever. He's saying that he might never even finish the fucking Game of Thrones books because he started writing other series or parts of it, like sequels and prequels and shit. Whoa. And he was already like on the 3rd or 4th. I don't even know what number of the books, right? But he never wrapped up the story.
Maybe he'll get there.
The showrunners did their own thing. They were like, "This is what we think should happen." Kind of. They didn't tie up a bunch of loose ends, and it's questionable.
I remember because I watched the first season in real time, and then like they're like at the end they're getting behind the wall, like, oh shit, they're going. You know what I mean?
Yeah, those are good.
And then I never watched it ever again.
Yeah.
And then
we could probably go back and watch another 3-4 seasons. It gets real good.
That's what everyone says. They're like,
and then it starts to taper off, like it's season 6, end of season 6, maybe Season 6.
Yeah, because then they fucked around and like everyone was so upset like 10 years later.
Yeah, season 7 and season 8 probably not even worth watching.
What was that last season? When did they wrap it up? 2018?
Yeah, something like that. They had like
Everyone was so upset. I was like, what happened?
That punter got destroyed.
Oh, he got destroyed.
Yeah, that was tight.
Which game? The Chicago game or?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
What's the score on there? They're mollywopping, right?
Yeah, 27-6, Minnesota.
Yeah, 27-6. I'm looking at it right now. Nasty work.
Oh, did Hawkinson score?
That'd be nice if he did.
No, he just.
I haven't been a spot and I'm playing against him. I need it.
O'Connell's on the sideline, just like giving high fives.
He's like, yeah, everybody get a bag.
I'm not playing.
Like, everybody get a bag and don't do anything.
The Bears are bad, man.
Just bad Bears. No bad news Bears.
27-6 Bears, and then over here it's 15-3. Like the Falcons are much better. When you're completing passes for losses, moving backwards, Raiders.
Desmond Ridder in no revenge game.
Ridder has negative passing yards. I'm just joking. Imagine though.
I mean, see, the who's having revenge now?
What's up, Lee?
Lee in the building.
The ear, ladies and gentlemen.
The ear. Ooh, Happy New Year shirts.
Happy New Year.
We need one of him as Van Gogh.
Like Lee, like with the Starry Night in the background.
Yes, and there's the ear running around in the streets though. I have a painting of Starry
you know
Night.
what? It'd be an ear, but it's reading a newspaper. It says breaking news on the newspaper. Or it's like it's a paper boy, but it's an ear paper boy. It's like extra. It has a little hat.
Bro,
newsboy hat. It's like that old was it Fatboy Slim? Didn't they have a music video with Nosy? It was like a dude with, but like the head was just
that one. I got to praise you like
maybe. I don't know if it was that one, but it's breakdancing and it's like a dude breakdancing, but it's just a giant nose.
That's the one.
It's probably that song.
I mean, that's the only one I know.
They have the other one too.
I knew a rapper named Fatboy Slim. I used to get on
the Rockefeller Skank. You're like, what? What'd you call me?
Right? No, I was I was like searching the memory bank, like, do I know this? And I immediately thought of like some kind of like, you know, where they do the kicks.
Role model, praise you. Weapon of choice. Is it weapon of choice? No, weapon of choice is the one where what's his face is flying all over the place and dancing. Christopher Walken.
There it is. I know this one.
And that's weapon of choice.
Do you remember? This is like probably 2010.
Funk Soul Brother, check it out now. Sorry.
The Funk Soul Brother.
Yeah, that's the Rockefeller Skank one.
Right about now. Oh, okay, word.
Yeah, Rockefeller Skank. So I remember we were like at a dance like in high school or whatever, and like it was like a girl's quinceañera, so whatever, like we had to do like a background dance thing or whatever. We did that song with partners because it came out in the She's All That movie. Remember, it was the same dance from that movie that we had to learn, basically.
Of course.
Yeah.
I remember back in the days, my older sister, that was like in the early 90s, yeah, like dance crews and shit. You know what I mean? But for real, they didn't have like
Jabberwockies.
So like she would have me on duty to tape the fucking the In Living Color shit. You know what I mean?
Fly Girls.
Yeah, exactly. Because then they would just get moves from the Fly Girls and shit. And then they would like try to dress like them and like do the fucking, back then you had all the patches or like the peace sign fucking necklaces or stopwatches or fucking
yeah, super big dumb jewelry.
Exactly. Dummy big ass bamboo earrings or some
I'm
shit.
so dumb. I should just search nosy.
Right about now. Hey, our era was tight though.
Oh, I had it all wrong. It's the Crystal Method, the name of the game. That's the name of the game. That's the name of
He
the
said
game.
the Crystal Meth Heads. That's the name of the group for real.
The Crystal Method.
Oh, the Crystal Method. My bad. I have selective hearing.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
The Crystal
That's
Method.
that's till this day the epidemic where I'm from. It was just it's a terrible drug.
Yeah, let's see if we can do like 5 seconds of this so you can just catch the main part, I guess. Let's see that you can just see the video. You don't even have to like listen to it.
Yeah.
Look, there's like a giant nose head, dude.
Yep, that's the one.
He's playing football. I forgot. Look, yeah, he's breakdancing right there.
Hey, they got this one. That one got video of the year too. I remember.
For real?
Yeah, MTV music videos. Oh, not
Yeah, he
video.
goes to prom and then she's
like,
he meets this chick and she has the long fingers. That's right. I forgot about this part.
crazy.
Good times, good times.
Yeah, I wonder how they came up with the idea for that video. That's like a fucking trip for sure. They're like, brothers with different giant nose. Remember I told you the homie, the last time I ever fried, it was probably like 2018, 19 or whatever it was. But bro that we were with, he thought he was a glass of orange juice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And he was just like this on the little, it was a house party. You know, he's on the little living room dance floor thing. He's just like this.
I'm orange.
And it was just like, hey, bro, what's up with your boy? You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? But he just, and the people are bumping into him because they're dancing and shit. You know what I mean? And at one point, he topples over, bro, but he's stiff as a board, like on his face. You know what I mean? Yeah, they're like, now they're tripping off him. You know what I mean? And we have to, like, we lift him up. He's stiff as fuck, too. Boom, pull him on the couch. Right, boom, everyone just resumes the party. Like, yeah, he's fine. He's on acid. But this school,
he was on acid?
Yeah, we were all, it was me. Well, at least for sure the three of us were. I mean, shout out to my man, Matty Law. You met Matty Law. So it's me, Matty Law, and then his boy. You know what I mean? And Matty Law.
Guru, my bad on the free shipping. I know that on the top of it, when you look, it's actually for orders of 75 or more. I didn't put that on the scrolling part on the bottom of the banner that we have, just because I'm limited to 200 characters on the banner. So sorry that wasn't a little more explicit. Yeah, so on $75 or more, then you get the free shipping. But otherwise, you can take advantage of the slash sale that's still happening regardless. I know shipping is like closer to $10, so it's a little more disappointing. But if you order more than one shirt, it's actually worth it.
Yeah, and definitely take advantage of the sales.
There's other stuff besides shirts too. Like if you're looking to get a design and not necessarily rock a shirt, you can get something a little cheaper, like a travel mug or something.
Yeah, or even like some sweaters. You know what I mean? You can get it.
Yeah, you can get some sweaters as well. Just throw a sweater in there and bump that up to about 75 and get your free shipping.
Yeah. And
what's good, Crooked Commish? Sorry, go ahead.
What's up, Crook?
Said he wanted to stop and show some love for a minute. His Bears are making making it a drunk night, or making you drunk all night. There you go. Not in a good way. Well, you know,
I mean,
as a Texans fan, and you know, Bogart right now with his Niners, and me in the past, like I said,
I'm a Texans fan with Peacock, you know. But I'm trying not. I shouldn't have said it like that because I don't want to bring my jinx over there at all. You know what? I'm just a spectator.
I was just saying though, like, you know, I had several down years, and we didn't think that there would be a bright spot, you know, ahead. But you know, it's going to just be growing pains in year one with Caleb, and then
I'll say this
should improve.
Is
he's flashed a little
in year two, if they can get. You know, I mean, I guess Cliff Kingsbury is the guy they're probably looking at here.
Yeah, right? I really don't know what the problem is a lot of the times. I mean, with the Bears offense, it looks like sometimes maybe it's just the inconsistency right now, just, you know, getting more reps together or something.
I think he had 56 sacks coming into this game, right?
That's still less than CJ Stroud.
Yeah, but check this out. He's so the perfect segue, because
there you go. He said a lot of drops and he kind of holds the ball too long. Those are the things I was going to kind of mention, like just missing some receivers and then holding the ball too long and some
but it's the offensive line, because he's actually nipping at the heels of the record holder himself, David Carr.
Oh, really? For rookie sacks?
Yeah, in the season,
or just the all-time sacks in a season.
All time even.
Yeah, because I think David Carr in his first year with the Texans was like 70, or I don't know how many times he got sacked.
Oh my god, for real?
I don't remember. Yeah, hold on, I can look it up. I might be exaggerating, but it feels like it felt like 70 watching that.
He's still upset about it. I ain't gonna lie.
Fuck yeah, I'll probably bring it up.
He's on camera a lot too. He's been on camera for like the last 15 years.
Yeah, kudos to him.
Shout out to him. But he's always getting on QB. Like he's always like degrading
ripping them.
Yeah, like he was always for years. I think it's over for Brady. Like he did that for like 5 years to like Brady. I know Brady, he's the GOAT and this, that, but I think it's over for him. He was just always hate. Like
David Carr.
He would always big up his brother though.
All right, I'm gonna give you the top. Okay, there's 3 people tied at number 6 for all time in a season. Ken O'Brien in 1985 for the Jets with 62. Steve Berline with the Panthers in 2000, 62. And also with 62 in 2018 with the Texans.
2018, Deshaun Watson.
Wow. Deshaun Watson, 62.
Wow. Right, fresh off the ACL.
Those are 3 guys right there. Tied at number 6. With 62 sacks in one season. All right.
I'm calling it quits early. I gotta go take a nap.
All right, man.
Have a good night at
Rest
work
up before work, bro.
Yep.
Check you later, man.
Peace.
Check you laters. Did the dazed and confused. Check you later. Why do you always do that, man? You'd be so stupid and fucking embarrassed. Check you later.
Oh man, high school.
What are you guys doing later on? Oh, there's like a cake run at the Moon Tower. All right. Love that movie. All right. My dad said it was that high school was literally like that for him in Texas in the 70s. Like, yeah, that was it. That was high school. I was like, cool. And I was like, I have one of those movies. It was like Varsity Blues. That was literally my life for 4 years in high school. I was like Mox. I was literally like Mox because I was a backup, but I played a lot, like whatever. And then nobody on defense. Nobody.
Mine was like high school high.
Yes.
John Lovitz.
You're like trying to jump up the stairs with the pants down, like, but he falls down to the.
Yes.
Every person that passes, their pants are lower and lower. I know you want this. I read Mike Tyson's book. The dude had the dreads with the police chase going on and the cornrows.
Super burn.
They didn't bring more of those.
My name is Anferny. Hey, I swear to God.
Williams will break that. Okay, I didn't finish with the sacks. Hold on. So at number 5 for the Lions in 2006 with 63 sacks, John Kitna.
Oh shit! I was gonna say fucking Orlowski.
One of the more recent ones in memory, 2023, sacked 65 times.
Oh, hold on. Give me the wolf.
For the team of the Commanders, Sam the Wolfman Howell.
Oh,
65
Hey,
sacks.
you know what? He got right in there yesterday and started taking sacks to the ass too. I was like, oh, he's back, baby.
Coming in at number 3 in 2005 with 68 sacks.
Ooh, Alex Smith.
No, you won't guess this one because it feels like a trick question.
Okay.
This person appears twice on this list for the Houston Texans in 2005.
Oh, there it is.
Sacked 68 times, David Carr.
Damn.
Number 2, 1986. Sacked 72 times for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh my God! You're telling me David Carr has
Cunningham? Yeah, and the number 1 most sacked quarterback in a single season with a magic number of 76 sacks, all the way back in the inaugural season in 2002 for the Houston Texans, David Carr.
Damn. And then we went, but 3 years later, that he had the 68. Like. Damn,
not a great list to be on.
Damn, when did the Texans start getting?
Randall Cunningham also, though, to be fair, Randall Cunningham is also number 10 on this list. So number 2 and number 10. But not doesn't beat Carr's 1 and 3. Or does it? Let's add these up. No, Carr's still way ahead. Sorry. Sack numbers. Randall Cunningham was sacked 60 times in 1992.
Damn.
Yep.
That's pretty crazy.
Those of you keeping score at home, number 9 was Neil Lomax of the 1985 Cardinals with 61 sacks.
God damn. 61 sacks. Oh, no, never mind. I'm telling you, he took 61 sacks.
I think at the time of this article, Caleb Williams was projected 73 sacks, falling just 3 short. But I don't know if
almost there.
I don't know when this was.
You know what? I believe in the
19
kid.
hours ago, so I don't know how many sacks he's taken tonight, if any.
I believe in the kid.
Let's go, Caleb. You can do it.
Right?
Put Chicago on the map.
And then you have this hell of a chip. Because that's what they got to do, right? Like, I mean, they at least come back with DJ Moore and Odunze and Komet. So that's still like some weaponry. Then you just address the offensive line. Obviously, you get a better coaching staff in there.
Mm-hmm.
If they do
15-9 over here is the score. Atlanta leading. I guess Ritter led them to another field goal. So 15-9.
Ooh. Unless they scored a touchdown and tried a 2-point.
Oh, that could have also happened. I wasn't paying attention, but I doubt it.
Powers.
Sorry about that.
That's the kid. Nah, who cares?
We are under the 3. We are under the 3 minute mark.
Right now.
Under the 3 minute mark in that game. So you know what that means.
Close out strong.
You know what that means.
The witching hour.
That last break before the final, vroom, I always want to hear like a guitar, like a solo just start.
Start shredding.
Like, vroom, like I feel like that was like an intro to a concert or something. Here's some guitar.
We need to like somehow figure one of them taxidermists, the one with the big teeth in there.
That should look funky, dude. Shout out to Spencer. He says, "Yo, fail clown's about to blow another one."
Oh,
I hadn't heard that one. That's a good one.
Fail clowns.
Yeah, fail clowns.
Yeah, I died thoroughly when I heard that one for the first time from him. Because I like
fail clowns.
Cool. It's so simple.
It is. It's right there. It's right there, though.
It's right there.
All right, let's see. 2nd and 9 for Kirk Cousins. He's motioning, shouting a bunch of stuff over his guards. I guess it's loud. I don't know. I can't tell. I don't have the volume up. Pitches it to Bijan, who's met with some resistance behind the line of scrimmage, but he's able to pick up 2 yards. Stays in bounds. Clock is ticking. Tick, 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 tick. They're in the lead. It doesn't matter. Try to do the Berman like.
They're like, yeah, they're trying to do that.
If this was the Chicago game during Thanksgiving, that's when I could hear him in my head. I was like, tick, tick. What are they doing? Like, run a play. Let's go.
Right?
Call a timeout. Nope, they didn't do either.
Got fired as fuck for that one, huh?
Yeah. My brother-in-law was like, "Oh, that was so stupid." He's just he got up from the kitchen at my sister-in-law's house. We're all out there.
If you're the kid, do you just, you know what I mean?
I would have either done that or like ran the play, or
kid,
I don't think you could spike the ball.
I'm showing some initiative here. Yo, what the fuck is going on? Coach, timeout. Hey, bro, get everybody together.
Timeout, or just run the same play and don't even wait for the call to come in. Like, you know, that way you can get the play off. Because they wasted, I think, like 2 plays, and then they could have used the timeout. It didn't matter. Like, run a play up the middle, something, right? And then you call the timeout.
They had enough time to, if they played that right, they had enough time to take a shot to the end zone, and then if that didn't work, kick the field goal for overtime.
Exactly.
And
they could have just picked up. They could have ran the ball and picked up a couple of yards and just, you know, like, hey,
yeah, there you go.
If we get a completion, the next play's a run play, and then we'll get a few more yards and we'll call a timeout. But no, it was all like, Yeah, we're gonna take a timeout. No.
all of a
Okay, we're
sudden,
gonna get a play in. All right, let's get set up for the play. Like, nothing. Or it was a really bad clock match.
You could even tell they've never ran that like drill ever. You know what I mean?
Oh, hey, and we have Spencer the Guru in the house.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going
What
on?
it do?
Yeah.
What it do? What it do?
What it
What's
do? I
up,
texted
bro?
him earlier on the side. I was like, "Hey, Mike, are you rocking tonight?" I'm like, "Look, come through and rock." We missed the guru.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what's
for
good,
sure,
bro?
man. Yeah, I was about to reply and be like, I'm down, but then I fell
I like
asleep. I took a
surprises.
fat ass nap. I slept for like 3 hours. I was like, fuck. So I woke
Those
up
are
and
the
I was
good
like, let me
ones.
get some food. And if I'm feeling it, I'll hop on after that. And I'm feeling good now. So yeah, let's fucking rock
Baby.
here. Close these things out. Monday Night Miracles, baby. Let's get
Oh,
them done.
Spencer the
I got
Guru in
just
the
a few
house,
minutes
ladies
left.
and
Yes,
gentlemen.
sir. Yeah, the beer is overflowing. Yes. It
Yeah.
was last night, that's for sure. I slept for a long time today. I was hungover as fuck.
I heard something that's called. I
Ah.
heard a new term, and this is probably late for this one because I don't, you know what I mean. Anyways, it's called sleep debt. So my shout out to Slim from Brooklyn. He was
Sleep
like,
debt.
man, because
Like you owe
I had
yourself some
slept for
sleep.
12
Yeah,
hours.
no,
the
I
other day.
did. I was obviously in sleep debt because boy, I slept
Yeah,
a
and I was
bunch
like,
of
oh
day.
shit, that's a real thing. He's like, yeah, man. He's like, bro, because I told him I was like, I had slept like from fucking 4 to 4.
I've had those before.
man.
Remember, like, hey
And I was
man,
like,
like I
"Whoa,
tapped out or I
shit."
passed
But
out
I just
early.
turned 40, and I'm like, oh, am I just old now? He's like, and
No,
but
that's
I
when you
had
take
been
naps too
partying
much.
because I just been 40. So I've been partying for like a week straight, and I'm not really sleeping good, and just still
Yeah.
doing the, getting up early for the kids and doing the regular shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you
then,
start
like,
taking a
when
nap
Friday
every
comes
day
around,
at 4 p.m.
fucking
or
slept
something,
from 4 to 4.
then it's because you're old. If you start doing the nap daily, then you're getting old. Because it, like, let's say you don't even do shit, right? Like, you're not even no reason to be getting tired to take a nap every day.
Yeah, I don't take naps like that ever.
I
Like,
feel
if
that.
and a nap, if there was a nap in the middle of the day, it would probably be because like I was doing some drinking. There's no reason. There's too much going
Day
on.
drinking and then you stop, it immediately leads to sleep.
You ain't lying. It's always after the grubbing.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I'm gonna take a break,
Yeah,
and then it's like, shit, I'm hungry. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
in
gonna
fact, they
eat.
had a
And
po'
then
boy today. They had a big old po' boy today.
shrimp,
So
fish.
that probably played a part in it.
Well,
Philly
okay,
steak.
what kind of
Kind of
po'
po'
boy we
boy
talking
we talk about.
A
Yeah.
Philly steak po' boy. I normally get the roast beef.
word?
Yeah, but the dude was like, he's like, we got the Philly steak today. You should try it because it's a place I go to fairly regularly. So he's like, you need to try the Philly steaks. Like, all right, if it's legit, I'll go for it. And it was, bro. That Philly steak hit.
I always love a fried shrimp po' boy. Like that's
Yeah.
the thing.
Yeah, that's the classic. That's the New
Yeah.
Orleans staple. The roast beef and then the fried shrimp. I almost got the fried shrimp. That's a go-to for me, but I was feeling the roast beef today, but he switched it up on me, gave me the Philly steak. So
When I was
like,
a kiddo
fuck
and
it.
we'd go to the beach, like that's all I was always ordering. I was just, you know what? Like I wouldn't even think. Just give me the po' boy. It was either that or
Yeah.
like I'm gonna have a shrimp
They
cocktail
put
and
that
then maybe I'll
sauce on
order
the
a po' boy
thing.
later.
It's like a kind of whitish sauce.
I usually like mine with like shrimp sauce or red sauce. Like
Yeah,
I
they put
mentioned that the other
mayo.
day.
They
I'm not a
just put
tartar guy.
mayo on that.
You can put some
thing.
mayo in there. I'll take that.
This one place I used to go to, they had it's like an aioli or some shit, maybe whatever the fuck
Ooh.
they call it, but
The
fire.
garlic aioli.
Yeah, the
None,
Philly
bro.
steak. The Philly steak was fire because they put that melted cheese on there with it, and then the grilled onions.
Whiz.
Like man, that shit was fucking. Ooh, they
Oh,
drip,
grilled
they
onions
mixed
always
it
go
all
hard.
up like pretty
I would
nice
get it with
there.
shrimp on it too. I'd be like, give me the Philly with shrimp.
Yo, they actually have that. They call it the what do they call it at the classic
jambalaya.
spot with they mix the
There it
shrimp
is.
with the roast beef. They call it the James Brown, I think. The James
Okay.
Brown, I'm pretty sure. You have the
Get
James
around it. Fish
Brown
yourself.
at Parkway. Shout out to Parkway Po' Boy. Shout out to my boy Charlie, who was a guest on the Power Hour a few weeks ago. He put me on
yeah,
that
I
spot.
tuned in. I heard
and,
him on the. He was
Yeah.
very well spoken and informative person. Like,
Oh yeah. He works at the official Saints radio station,
There we go,
WWL.
yeah.
He produces the Saints games. They run on that station. So yeah, he's legit, bro. So yeah,
That's
he's
what's up.
legit when it comes to knowing what's good around NOLA because he put me on that Parkway Po' Boy at James Brown, bro.
Yeah.
Freaking shrimp
Love that.
and roast beef. I'm pretty sure that was what it was called, the James Brown. I think it was like sure to make you want to dance.
I like it. James Brown.
The roast beef joint. Do they put like
yes, yep, James Brown facts. Yep, slow roasted barbecue beef, Louisiana golden fried shrimp, torch pepper jack cheese with a crystal and Tabasco infused aioli.
Oh, Tabasco infused aioli.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
100%.
And crystal.
Crystal and Tabasco.
And Tabasco.
Crystal and Tabasco.
I was super impressed by the aioli.
I told you the aioli's go crazy, bro.
Shit, if y'all still try to come down there for the Super Bowl, we'll go. We'll get some James Browns, bro. We'll get a whole gang of them James Brown boys. Them bitches hit, man.
That aioli thing sold it though.
Yes, that's what really gets it going. Like when you got all that, like with the sauce and shit, like Paul, that's like, whoo, man. They got some really good custom ones. They got another one. I don't think I've tried it yet, but I've heard it's really good. This place called Verdi Mart, called the All That Jazz Po' Boy. That's a classic one. That has it has like a bunch of shit on it that's like good shit.
A nice play on the word too, on the phrase.
Oh yeah, and that's the place that does. I got the muffalata from over there. They do the original muffalata. That's a New Orleans classic.
What's a muff?
That shit's got.
What's on it?
It's got all kind of shit. Honestly, like it's like a lot of meats. Like kind of like it's more of like a cold cut kind of thing with like these different kind of meats. With like I think it's got like pepperoni, salami kind of shit.
It's like an Italian.
Yeah, it's kind of like an Italian-inspired thing, and you know what tripped me out about it?
It's the southern Italian cousin version.
Yeah, right. The secret ingredient on it that's like kind of fucked up, but like with all the other stuff, olives.
Oh, olives!
I love olives.
They put olives on.
I love olives.
Yeah, they put olives on there with all that. So it's Tito. What up, Tito? Long time to see, brother. Good to see you, Tito. I was gonna leave the Big Cat show. He turned the Big Meat show. Oh, Paul, that's a big
pause. Big pause there, boy.
That's a big pause, boy.
Yeah. Allegedly, it's
the Big Meat show.
Allegedly, it's a meat show.
Oh, yeah, all the meats, roast beef, shrimp.
You know, I die every time I see that damn Arby's shit.
You got to drop the super chat if you want
to. That's a big pause, my boy. That'd be funny on that commercial they did that. They do all that and then they be like, pause.
Somebody pauses at the end of the Arby's commercial.
Yes.
We got all the meats.
First of all, the Arby's meats, the way it just kind of folds there in the sandwiches, looks suspect.
Here's the thing, too, though. They show the sandwiches sideways too.
They do it on purpose.
You're like, oh shit, that shit's big as a motherfucker, isn't it? And then you go over there and it's all like it's the narrow vert. You're like, oh shit.
They're like little BK stackers. You usually have to get two of whatever they are instead of.
I've been on this fucking BK hype since Steamboat went on this fucking.
I saw that you shared that you got a Whopper.
Yes, and then today I went and got a double. I was like, you know what?
Like Tito, who eats Arby's? It's been years since
I've had an Arby's one time just because I had Arby's one time.
The horsey sauce would go hard.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, the horsey sauce would go hard. That was the shit in South Park. Cartman was like, he made the someone like had the shit like really crazily. He's like, I gotta mix up 20 packets of Arby's horsey sauce. And then the guy, I don't know who he was trying to prank, and then they were just shitting like infinitely.
I'm sure
that's what I hear about Arby's.
I think it was Mr. Mackey that count the that guy. Yeah, he was shitting like he was like a fucking he had like a motor on him. He was like shitting across
That was one of those fucked up episodes. South Park next.
Yes, I have to do South Park characters.
Yeah, I was saying that too. We got to, and then X-Men too.
Those would be cool. And then X-Men. That one will be a little harder.
Family Guy to X-Men.
Yeah, Uchini would be like a badass bishop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh shit, he would be a badass bishop.
Bishop. H, like instead of the M.
Yeah, I'm trying to think who would we all be for South Park? Yeah, the vote Who's gonna be good? I guess Bogey's gotta be Cartman.
Nah.
Oh, it's cutting up.
I want to be Starving Marvin with stunners on.
With the stunners.
Wait, but talking about South Park. Oh, Chef.
Or Mr. Hanky with a beard and stunners on.
Mr. Hanky. I can be Mr. Hanky. Yeah.
I want to be Shotgun Towley.
Oh, yeah, gotta be on the side character. Yeah, Tolly. Oh, yeah, that'd be JD. JD should be Tolly.
No. Make me South Park Kanye.
We'll just all be a South Park celebrity.
Yeah, we can just do like a regular.
You love
regular
fish
version.
sticks? Yes, love them.
Tina wants to be Nathan. Okay, I'll be Mimsy. Shut up, Mimsy.
Come on.
Oh yeah, Timmy. Okay. Jimmy. Yeah, Timmy and Jimmy. Oh man.
One of my favorites is
how
Butters.
did
You
they
guys
not
remember
get
Butters?
canceled?
Butters
Yeah, I
is
like
good.
Butters. I like Butters. I like Butters. I was like, "Fuck you, Cartman! You ruined it, but you're killing Butters, you fucking asshole."
I used to play that the game on the 64. That one was cool. Actually, I played it the other day on the emulator. It was fun.
I would and then
Key on the you can throw
switch
yellow
the
snowballs.
gameplay. You could switch the gameplay from Turcock or Brown Eye. It's like, if you wanted to be brown eyed, right, that would you're playing the golden eye gameplay, right? So you have the analog to move around.
They got a big one, Dick. I think they got to get a big Dick. That Atlanta, I think, just held on. It was when Ty's time expired. They're trying to figure it out. Oh shit! Yep, Jesse.
This final.
Jesse Bates, final 15-9. The fail clown.
Let's go.
The fail
Jesse
clown.
Bates, baby.
Jesse Bates, the big old bro. I think that just sunk me in a league, y'all.
I think Jesse Bates just got me
the
one.
Falcons defense.
I was
I was
say, I don't
going
even
against
wanna
the
check.
Falcons. Oh, I held on. Okay. I held on because I was going against the Falcons defense. I was like, please don't tell me that's going to cost me this fucking thing. But
Dude, Darnell Mooney blanked and I lost.
he got 2 extras, so I was up by 4. Now I only won by 2. But a win's a win. Damn it, we're moving on.
I lost by 3
I
points.
scored 180 in that son of a bitch. I was like, if I lose, I'm gonna be so heated. But we got it done.
That
we
one
got it done.
sucked.
Oh my gosh,
That was an easy win. All the
fucking
Darnell
crazy.
Mooney had to do was catch a pass.
He didn't catch it. He got ghosted.
Yeah. Oh, you came back and beat me over here in the 14, dude.
Oh, I did. I was like, give you some shit about that. I gave only 5 points.
Damn.
And I think Uncle Buck and McGruber. Yeah, Uncle Buck came back and took down McGruber. Man, that league went
dude,
crazy.
I lost in this one too. What the fuck happened tonight? 1, 2, 3.
Damn, he had some Monday night unmiracles.
Yeah, people walked me down in 3 leagues tonight.
Damn,
instead
that
of just
sucks.
the 2 that I could have won. Fuck,
Damn, yeah, see, I had one. This one I didn't come back. The SBI I was down big. Yeah, Clock took me down. Shout out to Clock.
Shit, that
shout out to Clock.
That sucks. Yeah, shout out to Guccini. He took me out in the SBI. I had already.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah,
mentioned
yeah. I
that.
said GG, brother. Yeah.
Fuck.
Shout out to JD.
Yeah, JD. Yeah, and Kev was talking shit in the chat last week, saying they should just rename it the Heart to Start Invitational. So we need Clock to win. Damn it, we can't have a Heart to Start guy. Problem is, the 3 of them motherfuckers are in the playoffs, so it's gonna. Come on, Clock. Don't let the Heart to Start win. It's gonna talk a gang of shit. Yeah, they're trying to conquer our invitational.
Oh,
folks.
man.
You know what's funny
Horrible.
though, is because though, actually, yeah, Kev wasn't. I think he's been in 2 Super Bowls and he's won.
Kev's always in it, bro. He's always in the mix. Kev's a
He
sack.
won. Yeah, he won once. I know, and he was in the semis with me 2 years ago, but I held him off in that crazy game that came down. I think a Monday Night Miracle. I ended up beating him. Or Christmas Day Miracle. It was a Christmas Day Miracle. I had Singleton and B-Wags. I had those 2 LBs left. I was down by like a ton, like 40 or I think they got like 50 combined. So I beat
You're
him.
down like 60 or something like that.
Or
bro. They
60.
got, like,
I think I
30
had I think I may have had Jets Jefferson. I had like a bunch of shit left, but I was down by so much where I was like, I doubt I'll be able to come back. But you know, I did. I had to take down the defending champ. Yeah, and then I ended up winning that joint. So that was
he won in 2021.
Oh, I lost in so many leagues tonight that I thought I just needed a handful of points from some players and they didn't come through. I can't believe that shit. I lost a
Oh,
lot of
okay, my
close ones.
dad just ordered from Peacock Shop. That's what's
Oh,
up. And
cool.
yeah,
All
it
right.
should be in by Christmas. I've ordered from it before. I would
It's pretty
usually,
quick.
I think it would usually come in within 4 to
7
5 days. So
Yeah, it just depends. 7 to 10 days standard, like whatever, but sometimes
well,
they're faster.
yeah, it might not. So
It just
I
depends.
mean, I think it will do. Honestly, although this is a busy season, all kind of people placing
I
orders
think
at
they're
this time
shipping.
of
It ships
year.
from
But
Florida, so it's not
oh,
like it's
okay, yeah,
coming
we're in
across.
Louisiana, so yeah,
Yeah.
that it should get
You
there.
might.
Then
You
yeah.
might.
You know what? I'll make a couple phone calls. Make sure. Make sure we get it right over.
That felt bad. I lost matchups that I thought were for sure wins.
Fuck, yeah, that's the worst. Honestly, it sucks to be the hunted. I prefer to be the
Yeah,
hunter.
I got. It's not that I got walked down. Like the other guys didn't do shit, but like they did do shit because my guys did absolutely nothing tonight. Like what?
Yeah, I had some weird stuff. Yeah, I didn't really. Yeah, I slept through half the games. I didn't really
These
get to see how they
these
went
games
down. The
fuck
Vikings,
me.
Bear, the fucking Bear. Caleb is such a yo-yo. He had one of his down games. Like Keenan Allen did pretty good. DJ Moore sold us. Roma Dunze sold us. Then on the Viking side, but their guys did pretty good. Aaron Jones did well. Jetta's got a touchdown. Akers got a tug. Not that anyone played Cam Akers. Hawkinson caught a few. Addison caught a few. So that game wasn't all bad. Darnold, though, wasn't very good. Only one tug and a pick.
That's what I'm saying. Like I played against Darnold, I think, and it was still enough for him to come back and beat me in the matchup. And
damn. And then the other games sucked too. Corky Kirk sucked again. Desmond Ritter didn't do much. He threw 2 picks. Running game for the Raiders did absolutely nothing. Sincere McCormick, I'm pretty sure I got an alert, I think, when I just woke up that he left the game. Yeah, he left the game. Abdullah, anyone that took a dart throw on Amir Abdullah had a big game.
Yeah,
7 for 58 in a tug. He's like all they had. Yeah.
McCormick would have had.
Yeah, Brock Bowers stunk. Brock Bowers had an off game for those that are dependent on him. Jacoby Mabaloni has a first name, 5 for 59. Drizzy, Drake London, 3 for 53 in a tug. Not a bad game for him. Bijan, no tugs, but 125 on the ground, so Bijan did his thing. And then, yeah, Mooney, a goose egg. McLeod only 1 for 14.
I just needed 3
yeah,
points.
fuck Mooney, man. Mooney Tunes, man. What the hell? He's in the nickname Hall of Fame, and he let us down. Pitts 4 for 28. I hope no one played Pitts. He sucks. That's about it. Yeah, it was pretty ugly tonight. Not a whole. I mean, the Vikings wasn't awful, but everything else tonight was ugly. The Bears sucked, the Falcons sucked, and the Raiders sucked.
Darnell fucking Mooney, I'm mad at you.
I can't blame McCormick. He got hurt.
Tunes, man.
Shit.
SMH. Mooney Tunes
Cup
sold us.
You
And Cup a goose egg this week. How does that happen?
If there was like a script written for real.
How many fucking goose eggs happened this
I
week
was
from
gonna say,
players?
this week's script was like
Jalen Waddle, I think, was a goose egg too.
Yep.
Fumbles on the goal line.
Yep,
right?
that cost me too.
All across the league, there was this happened. Fumbles on the goal line.
Week.
Yeah, it's a sloppy week. Yeah, what the? Yeah, weather. Yeah, that's the thing at this time of the year. Like Guccini preaches, man, winter backs. Get those winter backs locked in. Although, man, the fucking King Henry let me down in a league. That motherfucker had been scoring all year, and then now he decides to stop scoring tugs. Come on, King Henry, we need you, damn it.
How did this guy beat me?
You can't let us down now. But yeah, Alec Pierce, goose egg, he left the game. I said gang instead of game. Alan Lazard, a goose egg. D-Rob, Demarcus Robinson, goose egg. Joining Cup as far as the Rams goose egg there. Jahan Dotson, what a bust, bro. Jahan Dotson. Thinking maybe going to the Eagles would spark him, but nope. Even when Devonta Smith was out, he didn't do anything.
I'm gonna get my phone now. I was trying.
Mooney in my lineup here, 0. Waddle in my lineup here, 0.
Jermaine Burton, 0. That's not a big surprise. Those were, yeah, we went over the main ones that were goose eggs. I think I'm trying to find any other ones. Yeah, it doesn't look like there are too many. But yeah, I mean, it's hard to get a goose egg. I mean, even if you're not a very featured player on offense, you should still get at least a little something, you would think.
Oh, Amari Cooper, goose egg. That's another one in my lineup.
Nope. We got some Alvin Kamara.
Oh, look,
news.
Byron Murphy tonight. No points. Fucking nothing. 0.
Oh,
Didn't
yeah,
even
I
show
saw
up on the
that. Yeah,
stat
and
sheet.
Cooper DeJean in that league got nothing for me. We both had some goose eggs in our DB spots. Man, that's a uh-oh. You heard this from Uncle Buck. This is a big pause, my boy, but this is his exact quote. Your ass is mine, Bogey. Play my music. Whoa, Uncle Buck. Man, the liquor must be flowing good for Unc tonight.
Got one by there.
Woo, Uncle Buck. Uncle Buck's on one tonight,
I won here.
Shout out to Unc.
I won here with a Cooper Cup 0. I actually won. Oh, I had a Monroe on turn.
The one league I had Cooper Cup in, I had a bye week, so it didn't hurt me.
I got lucky here.
And I had another one with Henry where I had a bye. So come on, King.
Okay,
don't let me down again because the other one league I had. And what's so heartbreaking about the league that I had Henry and I got knocked out, I came within let me look it up from last week. Yeah, well, not as much I was thinking, but 10 points. So I came within 10 points of getting the. Oh yeah, pour one out for Knuckles, man. That's a shame. He had been so reliable. Actually, that's one that didn't really hurt me personally because I was off of Monty heading into the season. I was like, this is the Gibbs takeover. I don't really want any part of Monty. So I don't even have any Monty shares. I was kicking myself all season for not taking him because I was like, damn it, he just scores a tug every week. I should have drafted him, but
that's what I was missing. I lost a lot of close
matchups.
He's
dead
a lot of unfortunate series of unfortunate
hold on.
events.
I heard there was some ass ruling.
Oh, and Uncle Buck, yeah, he says, this is an exact quote, pause. Your ass is mine, Bogey.
Okay. Okay. I think I knocked him down. I think I knocked him down last year to go to the chip and win because I'm the reigning champion. And this is not
you and Bernie had those fucked up ass teams because y'all freaking railroaded Titans and all the other goobers that were in that league.
I'm
not gonna lie, I got some good ones with Titans too, so I can't say I didn't.
Trades.
Yeah, we made some phenomenal trades.
Okay, at one point,
yeah,
when Cam Akers is a starter, I send him Cam Akers and I take Quay Walker back. Right? These are things I do. You know what I mean? Otherwise, I always overpay, so I was always top heavy. But I managed.
Yeah, you give up your whole draft for Cooper Cup. I think he did that in that league. He gave up a ton of picks just to get Cooper Cup.
No, it was St. Brown. It was St.
Brown. Oh well, that actually makes that's not that reckless in a dynasty because St. Brown's young.
And I got Cooper Cup for like a bundle. You know what I mean? And then I'm trying to double back, and I'm trying to repeat. You know what I'm saying? To the best of my ability.
This round kicked my ass.
Yeah, my little squad, we only went 8-6 on the season. I was like worried I might miss the playoffs in this league. I had to beat. I'm not gonna even say his name, but I had to beat. Actually, that was week 13. I had to beat old boy. But in week 14, I played Candlesticks, and his team's rebuilding. So, but I was about to say I almost missed the playoffs there. Because me, Peacock, Uncle Buck, and Guccini had a 4-way tie at 8-6, and Guccini's the one that got knocked out because he had the least amount of points. So,
and Guccini, he is killing it all year managerial wise because he had to deal with just situations. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, bro, I'm rooting for you. I'm like, I hope you get in there because he was like, bro, because you know what I mean, like. This was the first. I feel him on this one because that was the first team he drafted of this type of format. So he just had to build a defense for the last couple of years. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I keep up with the D. I even when I was young, even though I played offense only, I'd always keep up with the defenses. I knew IDPs already, so the adjustment to IDP for me wasn't really that much. I knew who the hitters were.
Format though, because the
format was I had to learn about the linebacker stuff
and why we have them, and you know what I mean?
Right? Yeah, I freaking the thing that, and I got this motherfucker off waivers in 2022. Zaire Franklin, he's the best linebacker in the game right now. And I got him in this League 14 off of waivers. I just looked it up here. September 17th, 2022.
You know who went down? That
the dude that changed his name, Leonard. Shaq. Was he Shaq Leonard now?
Leonard.
Yeah, he was there. Yeah, when he was Darius Leonard, he was good. Then he becomes Shaq Leonard. He forgets how to tackle. He sucks.
The maniac. He's called the maniac.
Yeah, I got some hitters in this league. I just called up Dayan Henley from my taxi squad. He's been killing it.
You were killing it all year.
I know. I looked. It was like I had the same thing last year.
I have
with Laporta. Yeah, with Laporta last year, I went like over half the year, and I didn't even realize I had him. He was just chilling on my taxi. I was like, "What the fuck? I got this elite tight end, and he's just been rotting on my taxi. I gotta call his ass up." I did the same thing with Henley. I think I just called him up like 3 weeks ago because I had enough other linebackers. I had like DeMario Davis. He's been handling lately. Caden Ellis, bro. Caden Ellis has been killing it. Former Saint, now at the Fail Clowns. Blake Cashman, another one of my waiver wire darlings. Former Texan. Peacock was actually the first person to own Cashman in this league. Then he dropped him, and then I picked him up.
Yeah.
I remember
happens.
He picked up Christian Harris in that league, right? I remember I was like, damn it. I was like, oh, he beat me to Christian Harris.
Yep. Yeah. Who else? I think I got Caden Ellis off waivers too in this league. That's crazy. I didn't most of my starting defense here got Brian Branch. I got in the rookie draft in 2023. He's my best DB
in that league, bro. Because I kept trading back. So I just had all this depth everywhere, and that
was the Derek Carr league with you. I remember I traded up for Derek Carr because I was thinking Derek Carr with Devontae Adams was going to be a big thing.
And what's crazy? I was going to take, but you were right though. I mean, well,
I wasn't right. I missed. I was right about Devontae Adams. Devontae Adams killed it, but not Derek Carr. Although the good thing with that, I ended up parlaying Carr and something to get the high pick in the rookie draft. I got Jaden Daniels in that league. I parlayed something with Pacheco. I gave up like Pacheco, Derek Carr, and my second, I think, to move up to get that first. And then I was like, well, I gotta do this, man. I gotta get a new QB in that league because other than Justin Herbert, I had no sure things at QB. I had Sam Darnold, but at that point, I didn't know Sam Darnold was going to be a thing. I also had Danny Dumbass, which that didn't work out. He's now fucking Darnold's backup. But now with having the trio of the kid Jaden, Herbert, and Darnold, I'm like, I can live with that. That's a strong trio, I feel like. So,
yeah.
Okay, gents, I gotta bounce. I have some other stuff I have to take care of, man. I got packing to do.
Okay, I can end it then, Peacock.
Appreciate you, man. Cool. That way I don't have to jump back in here later.
Yeah. Don't worry about it, bro. Handle your biz, bro.
Catch y'all later.
Peace out, my brother. Yes, sir.
Peace.
Yeah, Brad, that should. And everybody, neonpeacockmerch.com. Take full advantage of this sale that we got going on right now. It's till the 18th, and we will have more sales, man. They come up sporadically, so that's why it's muy importante, y'all. Just sign up as well so you get the email alerts, and you know what I mean, because you know what I mean, rock all the fresh drip, you know what I mean, and the 2024 joints, man, it's only the beginning, you know what I mean. Shout out to our man Neon Peacock, you know what I'm saying, one of the greatest minds I've ever encountered, not even just in football and all the stuff, you know what I mean.
It's it's a great individual. That's a great human being. So 100%.
Everything.
100%. Shout out to Peacock. Daniel Caps has a yes, sir. Daniel Caps has a little comment for us here. We kept it close. Oh, he's a Raider. It looks like we kept it close. Didn't look like we were tanking and lost. What more can you ask for? Right? Yeah, that's the thing. You don't want to make it too obvious that you're tanking. Yeah, they did it right. They did it right.
Yeah, and I was talking shit earlier.
That's how you're supposed to do it.
I was talking shit earlier a little bit because I was like, yeah, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers say, oh no, I'm hurt now. Like, yeah, chilling. You know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? And then it gives the motherfuckers, other people, a chance too to go out there and show their stuff too. Like, you know what I mean? Like for example, Max Crosby, like he is legit hurt. You know what I mean? Otherwise,
Yeah, he even needing to get the surgery. Like you say about
Yeah.
sleep debt or that he was injury debt. That motherfucker had been
Yeah.
putting his body on the line for years on end. He's probably had all kind of injuries. Yeah, so it's
when they
good
say,
that
like,
they
someone
shut
who
him
has
down.
motor, like
Oh yeah, he's got the
motor,
motor of a freaking
that boy just
champion.
goes every play, same speed. It's insane. Like, and like, this is a big, people might not like this one, but like, it's like JJ Watt. That was when JJ Watt in his that was the only other guy I saw like that, just every play, same speed, fucking murder. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, man, I got fucking TJ Watt, bro. Like,
then TJ Watt's the same too. You ain't.
Yeah, but I say, yeah, TJ Watt and Max Crosby are probably Miles Garrett, I guess you got to put up there too. Those three are probably like the three best pass rushers in the game right now. Because Max Crosby, like, I'm glad they shut him down because next year, I got him in the Jen Wealth dynasty, so it's like, you got him there, shut him down, and next year have him come back and get like 20 sacks or some shit. Like, so yeah, they get him fresh, get him refreshed and ready to roll. And then next year, he might actually be a contender, especially if you could land a Shador in the draft.
Yeah, they're gonna get they're gonna have a whole new staff too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and
Yep. Yeah, I was trying to think of that the other day. Who's gonna go where coaching wise? Because it's like there's not gonna be that many openings. I don't think. I don't think Black Monday is gonna be super crazy to where, but they're gonna have at least 6 openings though, because we already know the 3 that are already open: the Bears, Saints, and Jets, and then the 3 others that I think open will be the Jags, the Giants, and the Raiders.
Yeah.
Yep. Those. So it'll probably just be 6 openings. Maybe a couple more come open. I'm trying to think who else might. Maybe the Browns but they act like Stefanski's going to be retained. Same with Gerard Mayo. Report said that both of them will likely be retained. So doubt those openings will come up. I'm trying to think of any others that might.
Good for that kid Drake May, actually.
Yeah, no, they need to keep that in place. You don't want to do that to a young quarterback.
Young quarterbacks, like,
definitely. So like that happens to so many of them. I mean, look at the Jets with fucking Darnold and Zach Wilson. I mean, the fucking
you have a shuffle of coaching staffs, like, and then you gotta hope this like then there's the Josh Allens or the Patrick Mahomes, where they get to a place and they have continuity. And it should be able to actually develop this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, not everyone could be Alex Smith. And the reason I say that is because Alex Smith was that. Just every year, new coordinators, just new this. You know what I mean?
But a Green Bay, talk about continuity, bro. Like Rodgers, McCarthy, and then LaFleur, Jordan Love. Like, it's just so much continuity.
Because you actually can develop somebody. So like, even for Caleb, it's like, all right, hopefully they knock it out the park in his second year of his career, right, with the coaching staff. You know what I mean? Because they have a defense there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, need an offensive line, and you got some weapons.
Yeah,
already.
that's the most attractive job, I feel like, considering they have Caleb already in place.
Or considering that they're in a division that's like a no man's land.
Although, yeah, the division is tough.
So, it's no man's land if you're the front. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the thing is, though, it's like I think they could get that thing built up, because it's one of those things where, like, I mean, the AFC North, everyone thought Pittsburgh was down and out, but look at Pittsburgh, bro. I mean, if you've got a defense, like, you can compete, bro. I mean, the NFL is still very much defense focused. So
that's I would still go back to the continuity thing with it, because that's Coach T now we're talking here. You know what I mean? Like,
right, for sure. So that's why if you're the Bears, man, you got to knock this hire out of the park. To me, if I'm the Bears, I'm just going to go to Ben Johnson and be like, look, bro, whatever you want, we'll give it to you. We need you, bro. Take him from the division rival Lions, bro, and get him to coach up Caleb, bro.
Know exactly what their kryptonite is.
Exactly. He knows all the secrets to Detroit. So where I think if that happens, bro, like, Detroit might go from being the top of the deal to the bottom, man. Because I think Ben Johnson's a huge key to what Detroit does. And if they can take him away like Dan Campbell might be in for a world of hurt.
I mean,
Ben Johnson covers up a lot of Dan Campbell's sins.
For sure. But I know then you would probably go into the realm of retreads, like people that Ben Johnson worked alongside, like an Anthony Lynn or something like that. You know what I mean? Someone who's been around over there. Because remember, that's where Anthony Lynn
went life after the Chargers.
Yeah, maybe the Bears hire him as their OC. Then it was. I mean, Ben Johnson's going to call the plays. So.
Oh, there you go.
They could maybe hire Anthony Lynn. That could get their running game going. I think Anthony Lynn. He's worked with DeAndre Swift before, and Swift's over there. So yeah, that could make sense. And then they've also got to hire. They've got a lot of talent on defense, but they're going to need to knock it out of the park with their defensive coordinator, because their defensive coordinator is going to be very important, because that motherfucker is going to be the one calling their defensive plays.
No one just doesn't go after Greg Williams, bro. Is he alive still?
Like, yeah, he's just exiled, or no, you know what they should do? Although he's been out of the league a long time, I was like, go up and pony up the money to get Rex Ryan.
See, but that's the thing though, too, is like you don't want someone too polarizing. That's what works against him to get the job.
That's true. And he's chilling in the TV booth kind of thing where he wants a gang of money, and that's now you don't want that. Yeah, you're right. He's a guy that's like when you want head coach, like he's got that head coach.
That's the guy that if the Jets do something crazy and they go like, you know what, bring Rex Ryan.
We're gonna bring him back. That's the last time they had any success was with Rex, man. They were good with Rex. Like, they haven't been shit.
This is facts. This is facts right here, bro.
Exactly. That'd be hilarious if they bring him back.
You know what? I'll make a phone call.
His first order of business, Aaron Rodgers, get the fuck out of here. Because that was his.
I loved Aaron Rodgers.
I know, but I mean, when they had, he got Brett Favre up out of there. I think, wasn't 2009 his first year?
Well, there was some dick pics floating around too, so you know what I mean. This is before cancel culture.
Oh yeah, they had the the thing with the Jen Stager chick was the Jets like sideline reporter. Hey Jen, I just really I really want you to come over tonight. Yeah, the cringy voicemails. Oh my god! It's
like, did he already hit? Like, why? I always wondered that. I'm like, did he already hit, or is this him? Like this?
I don't think he did, man. If he had already hit,
right there, he's like, hey, really want to come over tonight?
I think that was his. Yes, I think that was him trying to have game because he's Brett Favre. He probably never had to learn good game because he would just tell the bitch like, "Hey, baby, I'm Brett Favre." And they'd be like, "Oh my god!" He never had to really game. He never had to game anyone up for real. So then he goes to New York thinking it's gonna be easy up there, and then he's probably like down on his luck up there because the chicks up there they not gonna play easy like the ones from where he's from Mississippi. And the Mississippi chick, oh my god, it's Brett Favre. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. It's just funny though because he sounded so desperate. He sounded like he ain't been late in 10 years the way he was talking on that voicemail. I was like, god damn.
I mean, he's a patient guy though. He's a hunter. Right? Like he literally
how did he just fly his wife up there? Like there, unless he was in the doghouse or something.
I mean, here's the thing though, too, is like his wife. I remember she was totally oblivious to everything he was doing. She'd be like, yeah, he would say he's down there watching film. He's just down there popping hella Vicodins and drinking beer. The film is on. And this would be Saturday night. He's like, yeah, I'm getting ready for the game tomorrow. And just get loaded all night and then go to the game.
Like, and kill it.
A bad motherfucker, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, a true savage, bro.
Yeah, but definitely a weirdo. Later in life, you know?
Oh yeah, no. Then he's now got all these like, what's his latest thing? I forgot now.
A couple years ago, like he had
welfare fraud. Yeah, he's the welfare fraud.
He did some kind of charity thing with welfare or something like, and they raised some money to build. Oh, they raised money and then he built like a fucking gymnasium or something instead of like giving the money to where it was supposed to go. Something like I'm probably butchering it. But.
Yeah, something along those lines. Though, yeah, it was fucked up. But I think didn't he have Parkinson's? They said.
Does he? Man, poor. I mean, shit.
Yeah,
I know Parkinson's can. There's different. I mean, I know it can just happen, but it also could be. It's definitely proven from like a lot of head trauma. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because man, he's only 55, and that dude looks like he's like 70. That dude looks old as fuck.
He did a lot of drugs too in his 20s.
Yeah. He looks really old for someone that. Yeah, he looked old as hell. Even in his last NFL profile pic, like with the Vikings, and that dude, because he was only like 40 years old at that point. They were calling him. I remember when the Saints were playing him in the NFC Championship, Pawpaw Favre. Far, bro, because he looked so old. Like,
remember 2009.
That was in 2009. Yeah. Speaking of Rex Ryan, that's hilarious. The year of Rex Ryan, Brett Favre, Drew Brees, and Sean Payton were young men back then.
You know what's crazy too is what's his name, bro? Kurt Warner. He was an old
Kurt Warner. Yeah, we beat up on Kurt Warner too. That was bounty.
The Graybeard.
We fucking put hits out on Kurt Warner and Brett Favre. We're like, kill those old men. But yeah, Greg Williams. That was Greg Williams. You mentioned Greg Williams earlier.
Oh, bro, they need to just hire Greg Williams as a DC sober.
Oh yeah, this goes back to the Bears DC situation.
Back to my Niners, bro. Like, not back to my Niners, but come back to the NFL and be the DC for my Niners. I'll take a respectable old timer who has a lot to prove, and he's hella good. He just has fucked a dirty name. You know what I mean?
Yeah, lost by a big somebody. What a big
what up, big?
Big Bo Perp. Okay, lost round one of the playoffs by 0.9. Oh, I feel your pain. That shit.
Pray for the stat correction god.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Yes, that bailed me out last year in the league. I ended up winning the league because of the stat correction
god.
Yes, so had Bijan got wrecked by Falcons game script late. Yeah. It'd be like that, brother. Praying. That's what he said. Praying to the stat correction gods, but I haven't seen one whole point swing all day. Hey, this might be the week, bro. This might be the week.
Yeah.
And what up, Ear to the Streets?
What's up,
Ear to the Streets tuning in late. Shout out to Lee.
See, here's what's fucked up too, though. Is like, man, when it wouldn't, I was hoping it'd be Aiden O'Connell, just because at least he could like take advantage of this Falcons defense that actually.
Yeah, they'd have probably won if they'd had Aiden O'Connell.
I mean, shit, bro.
Falcons fucking suck, man. They ain't go to Bucks. The Bucks, since they beat Lee's Chargers, the Bucks are gonna win the division. Yeah. Falcons ain't making no fucking playoffs. They have the tiebreaker on the Bucks, but the Bucks are a game ahead of them. So unless the Bucks choke down the stretch, which I don't think they will, man. Baker's looking legit.
Come on, bro. You know that's my guy.
He's got Mike Evans back, bro. Baker, bro. They might be a sneaky team, man. They knocked out the Eagles last year, bro. Like the Bucks. The Bucks could be kind of sneaky.
The Eagles were beat up all the way at that point. They were like,
that's true. That's true. But it's still impressive though.
But they beat toe to toe with the Lions.
Yeah, and that's another good. That's another fact. Yeah,
to beat the Lions this year too.
Oh yeah, they beat them week 2. Yep. Man, just imagine they still had Godwin. Although Jalen McMillan, the rookie's been stepping up. Yeah, he's been stepping it up. I have him in a dynasty league. Yeah,
he's an MC. He's a Mick. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah.
The bagpipes.
I'm telling y'all, man. Oh yeah. Where's the for the laddie? Where we got the bagpipe?
I think it's we have some new bagpipes. We might have old bagpipes. We have the original ones too.
Yeah, let me see if I can find some new. Oh, here we go.
McMillan!
McConkey!
And McConkey!
And say the same.
McLaurin!
And McLaurin, yes. They're all the MC.
Shout out to all the lad gang.
The laddie gang. The bloody lads. Have like, we need to make Peacock to make a graphic of them with their faces all like and have kilts on. Like, the laddies!
Yes.
The bloody lads.
Blue too. Like
the bloody lads.
Mm-hmm.
The bloody lads. What the hell? What is here to the street saying? Thursday's game is huge against the Broncos, aka the donkeys. He calls them.
Hey, look at this. So
the jackasses. There you go.
If anybody wants the Bengals to miraculously get in, because I feel like the Bengals they could win out, right?
If the
Broncos drop this one, the Bengals have a chance to actually get in.
Yep, and it wouldn't be the first time Sean Payton's choked. Wouldn't be the first time Sean Payton's blown a lead. So I could see it, bro. Sean Payton, bro. What up, man? We would choke so much in the playoffs, bro. Oh my god. We were notorious playoff chokers. We choked in the playoffs 3 years in a row, 17, 18, and 19, man. Fucking Sean Payton, man. It was heartbreaking, but yeah. But yeah, we're probably about to put a bow on this one, y'all. Appreciate everyone that's tuned in here on the Monday night watch party. We had a double header. Unfortunately, neither game ended up very exciting for fantasy, but we had some Monday night miracles happen. Sorry to Peacock and our guy Big. They had some Monday night heartbreaks, but it happens. So yeah, had a couple L's, took a couple L's, more dubs than L's, thankfully. So yeah, week 16, let's get it on.
You ain't lying, man. It's good to see you again, Spencer Guru.
Yeah, for sure.
I think I think we're doing Wake Your Game Up. I'm not quite sure too, because I might have to do some extra shit in the morning, and I'm not sure about everybody else's schedule just yet. But everybody just stay tuned. You know what I mean? Because we're not gonna leave y'all hanging. We got a lot of things going on right now. This is a full out war. So yes. Just be on alert. You know what I mean? Wake Your Game Up. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn. Are we doing the Power Hour this week?
Yeah, I was about to say, if y'all can't do Wake Your Game Up, just come to Power Hour and we'll have waiver wire ads for y'all and stuff. So
we'll have the whole woo wop just in case we don't do the morning show, because we will have the Power Hour tomorrow night. So everybody just stay tuned, hit them notifications. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you subbed up to every single one of our joints. You know what I mean? You'll catch you and you won't miss nothing. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Heart to Start, the Guru Nation, Neon Peacock, and the Gen Wealth. Shout out to our sponsor, neonpeacockmerch.com. Everybody take advantage of the sales. Let's go.
Yes, sir. And where is my dad saying, where's JD been? Did we want to keep that private, or is
no, he just had some puppies.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I figured, but I know he had a little issue with that where I know some of them, I don't want to say,
that's a normal thing now. You know what I mean? When you have a litter.
Yeah,
you're gonna have like a gang of them, and not a lot of them.
Some don't make it.
All of them, I should say.
For
it's
sure.
also like, because it's like it's just like having babies. You know what I mean? It's having puppies. You know what I mean? They got to be tended to. This is also bread. You know what I mean? Not only bread.
Yeah, you can flip some of them.
Yeah, but also just as decent humans. You know what I mean? You got to tend to.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, you definitely don't want to.
Also, it's a Rottweiler. So it's a Rottweiler, so it's like, you know what I mean? Like, this is a real, and he has the mother, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? It's real vicious. They're only going to trust so many people around these puppies, you know what I mean? While they're in this state, you know what I mean? While the puppies are young, you know what I mean? The mother is she's in that mode, you know what I mean? You get near, she thinks, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? He's holding it down, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, okay. Well, then that's where he is. Yeah, he's dealing with the pups right now. Just had the Rottweiler. His Rottweiler just had a gang of pups. So yeah, he's dealing with that, getting the pups situated. But yeah, I'm sure he'll be back on soon.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And what up, King D? Appreciate King D always showing love to the nation. Guru Nation, yes, sir.
Yeah. Shout out to the king.
Facts. Well, good deal. You ready to put a ball in this bogey?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yes, sir. All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, I can just hit the end, and then it has the thing already. Okay,
it has the whole woo-wop.
Yeah. Bet. Well, we'll catch y'all hopefully in the morning, but if not then we'll see y'all in the Power Hour. Peace out, everybody.
Yeah.
Eureka. We make play.